to A Tale of 12 Gems, our original D&D campaign. I am Joe Treff, your DM this evening, and many others, and joining me are my friends Matt, Vincent, Alana, Kara, and Hannah. We are missing Tina amongst our number tonight, but I did see Tina in the chat, so hello, Tina. We are missing you and very much awaiting your return in just a couple weeks.
With your crafting project.
Yeah, with your crafting project. But before we get into our D&D game tonight, a couple of quick announcements. We do play Starfinder on Thursdays, and we did yesterday. You can see that Cyberpunk Starfinder 2E adventure when it re-airs on our YouTube at Alberon RPG on Sundays, followed at noon, followed by this at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. We also have a website, alberonrpg.com, and social media that uses Alberon RPG as a handle, where you can see maps, miniatures, things like that. You can see the encounter map a little bit here, but you can see it in even greater detail at Alberon RPG if people take pictures.
Biggest.
And we got shirts out to a couple of people. So for Talon and for Crix, your shirts are in the mail. They should be coming sometime next week. I think the holiday might actually bump it to Monday of the week after, but we will see. So very happy to do that. Crix got the Skull Runner one, and then Talon got the Grim Gob.
I'm very excited for you to get that one,
I think I
Talon.
probably want to get one as well.
It's so good.
It's a very good shirt.
It's like upsetting how good it is.
Yeah. Your support means a tremendous amount. Thank you so much for that. And hopefully you enjoy the shirts. They're in a slightly new, softer material. And finally, it is time for this week's session of A Tale of 12 Gems. And to Kara with the recap.
Misfits. I thought I almost hit Alana. I'm sorry. When last we met, we found ourselves thrust into combat once more. A theme with this campaign, where we find ourselves kind of just starting combat and leaning into the story as things go on. Sorry.
It's mostly me.
Lean. Everyone lean. Anyway. Thule showed the goblins the world by bringing to the stage lights, new visages, and new actors for them to see and fear. Tonky grappled and bullies tiny guys and puts them back in their place, you know, as all big guys should with tiny little guys. Yes. And Grimgob bullied normal-sized guys.
There are definitely subreddits for all these things.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Nora made sure that all the tiny guys were tucked into bed at night, and Ralph ensured that they weren't alone and that they had their trusty hammer to sit with them and pat them on the head as they dozed off.
Repeatedly.
Eventually, we were able to dispatch of most of the goblins, and were able to save 2
Grim God.
for questioning, and discovered that one was named Roblin the Goblin. A wonderful name. I love Roblin the Goblin. We interrogated him over a short rest, which was sorely needed because while the narration for combat sounds like we did a heckin' great job, we did an okay job. We discovered that the goblins of Mudspittle Caverns have captured and tortured a kenku, and that beyond, towards Jasper the Red's inner sanctum, lay something called the Toad Triarch. Surely a normal-sized toad. Or so we think until we realize that she burns all the toads.
It's probably been part of some infernal ritual.
That's normal. We also discovered that Jasper the Red is called Jasper the Red not because he's just a slight blush all the time, but he uses magical fire powers that were probably given to him in some sort of terrible infernal ritual.
Yay!
Or he just happened to come across some bracers. We don't know.
Infernal bracers.
We instead of heading directly towards Jasper the Red, however, we do head off towards the Frog Spittle, a disturbingly named sanctum for one Dr. Goodberries. And I'm very proud that I remembered that it was Goodberries and not Goebbels. In Goodberry's lab, we discovered many terrifying things, including the Great Toad Mucklebuckminster. Or Mucklebuck, as we have decided to call him, and pray that he cannot understand Common. Through masterful persuasion by Thule in the toad tongue, he agrees to help us. And down we go towards the other tunnel, following a gigantic toad leaping 20 feet at a time towards buildings seemingly made of the original Ogre City. And surely, as we encounter Jasper the Red and his Redguard, nothing can go wrong.
I think right now we just saw the Redguard.
Whatever, we don't know. We're following a giant toad. And here we are.
Redguard is definitely in there.
So when we ended our last session, perhaps you all forgot, but
Don't lump us all in with Matt.
that's it isn't that.
Jasper's not there, but the Redguard
Grimgob.
was.
I believe you had begun to cast a spell. In kind of moving in.
Yes, I am casting
Yes,
Enhance
you did.
ability.
On Mucklebuck.
Mucklebuck, bears
And as
concentration.
Knucklebuck just leapt through and the goblins began to cry out in dismay, I need everybody to roll for initiative,
I did
as that
forget
is where we're beginning
Grimgob
to
had
see.
cast a spell.
Should
That
we
was not in my
decide
notes.
where we are in terms of like?
It's a little bit out of order.
You are all kind of gathered around the edge of the door. It's a 15-foot wide corridor behind
Oh,
you. You have a lot
no.
of room.
That's a much higher number than that
Oh
has
wait,
any right to
Mucklebuck's
be.
already there.
Oh boy.
It's better
Hell
than...
yeah.
There we go. There we go. That's a good number for
where
now.
y'all want to be? Everybody place yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Anybody natural 20? Okay. 25 to 20. 20 to 15?
15.
Ooh, we love this.
Oh no.
Okay, 15 for Ralph. 15 to 10?
I need
11.
low now.
11 for Bonky. Are people listening to me?
Oh, we're listening.
That's great.
We're listening.
10 to 15?
9.
10 to 5. Okay, 9.
I'm
for
7.
7 for Thule. and
You know
then
it's bad when Joe
6.
isn't sure whether people are paying attention.
Nope, still listening.
That's
Just
tough.
waiting.
That's a tough thing to hear. Okay, so I have
I
Ralph
can't
talking
believe
there
I'm
to
the only one at double
Grimgob.
digits.
The way that this worked out, Mucklebuckminster with his enhanced ability leaping ahead, a glowing beacon paragon of what it means to be a great toad. They truly are a great toad. They are starting us off at 19, followed by the Redguard goblins at 17, then Rolf at 15, Tonki at 11, Nora at 9, Thule at 7, Grimgob at 6, and then the Kenku will go at 0.
Just noticed what menu you're using for him.
Yeah.
It's one of Kara's gorgeously painted ones.
Yeah, if I get an opportunity to use a Caramini, I'm always going to take it. So the way that this works out, Mucklebuckminster is beginning. They are going to take a standing leap.
And if I recall, he has 9 temp HP from my spell.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's going to land directly in front of this
And that's
goblin
canonically
right
what he
here.
looks like, right?
Exactly.
Making
like
up
that.
these.
Yep.
Exactly.
Gigantic
what it looks
eyes.
like.
Check the
That is-
check the Instagram for pictures. So Mucklebuckminster leaps and slams down. You can hear the goblin that is directly in front of it. They are seated on this crate. They were sharpening something with a knife. They let out this "eep" as this huge toad opens up its mouth and it attempts to make a bite attack on this goblin with only a 11 to hit. This goblin just leaps aside as Muckle Buckminster and just tries to swallow this creature whole. But that is Muckle Buckminster's turn. That brings us to the Redguard. So you can hear from up top, for those of you who can speak Goblin, "Form up! We have to stop them from reaching Jasper!" And they are going to...
You don't have to.
You
I
could
missed it.
just
Is Jasper
let
in
us
here,
pass.
or we don't?
No.
He's probably through that door there.
He's hiding like
I
a
think I'm
little
gonna try to
coward.
reach him.
Oh, they don't want us to? I
Doesn't
think
make
we
sense.
will.
Yeah.
Do we know which one is the looks more toad speaker than the rest?
You do not see any that look especially more Toad Speaker-like than the others.
Very good.
At this moment, they all kind of rush forwards. You can see all of them wearing just these tattered bits of like garbage armor that has been piled together from various riffraff. But this armor, garbage though it may be, at one point was all from various bits that are quite fine. You can see elements of what look like chain shirts, and some of them do actually wield pretty primitive shields. These are much better armored and equipped goblins than you have faced in the past. And as they form these two separate lines, the group along the top, you can see all pull out these spears. And you could hear the one at the very top yell, "Aim!" And they all aim at Muckle Buckminster. And all three are going to take barbed spear attacks. That is a natural 1 for a 4. That is a 9 for a... only one of these spears just flying from over top kind of hits Muckle Buckminster. And that is going to deal
They hurt my friend,
only
and
3
now
points
they
of
will
damage to
all
them.
Suffer.
Then the three that have formed this line in front of them are going to use Wall of Spears.
Oh no.
And so all of them at the same time, you could hear one of them just yell, "Now!" And all three of them just thrust forwards in this unified motion. That is going to be still... These are at advantage, correct? Okay. Still not great. 2 of them are going to hit. And so Muckle Buckminster taking 7 and 4, a total of 11 points of damage.
Damn.
This frog speared once, twice, again, you could hear them. They kind of swallow this huge gulp of air. They look pretty hurt. They have been punctured several times by
Do you remember the
spears.
9 temp HP?
Oh, with the 9 temp HP, they're actually not looking too bad.
Nice.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
Look at that. guy.
in Muckle.
You can see the first spear just hits this arcane shield that shatters. The second one shatters on arcane energy, but the third one does finally break through the temporary HP and pierce home. Muckle Buckminster lets out this loud croak. That is all 6 of the goblins. That brings us to the goblin toad speaker. Up on this table, there is a pulse of magic, and that kenku is asleep. Then this goblin is going to bonus action hide, and all of you can still see him.
Nice.
You see he casts the spell, and all of a sudden the kenku just goes still, and then they take the kenku's wing and just like a fan and try to hide behind it. But that is all of the goblins. That brings us to Ralph.
All right. After that excellent introduction. Okay.
Oh my god. The initiative
There's a lot
tracker
happening
is,
over there.
is
That's
extra
wonderful.
incredible.
Alana has found her initiative tracker language. I love it. We're working on it.
We'll make sure it's on the gram.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go be physical support for Buckleminster.
Okay.
Excuse you.
Buckle-
Muckle Buckminster.
Muckle
Muckle
Buckminster.
Buckminster.
My friends call him Mucklebutt.
Muckle
MBM
butt,
is
that's what
fine,
it
too.
was.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
MBM.
We're gonna provide support. So he went from looking
That's
very
what I
damaged to not quite as damaged due to the temp HP. So he's
Correct.
looking okay. All right, cool. So Ralph kind of runs in and she just sees the goblin immediately in front of her. And with her main action is just going to do a hammer attack.
Okay, make your
against him,
attack roll.
which I'm going to vote. This is the lamest natural 20.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know what?
Love a
You
nat
love
20.
natural
Yeah.
20s.
It's a nat 20, which is excellent, but it's lame because I'm rolling a d4.
Hey, you know what? That's potentially 8 points of damage.
And indeed, every little bit counts.
Every little bit counts. Okay, I believe that's a total of 5 damage. Let me see my pluses on that. No, it's 6 whole damage.
Hey, there you go. 6 points of damage. You slam this
6
hammer
points of
in.
bonking damage.
It hits into their shield and
Yeah.
just shatters it. The whole shield just cracks down the middle, splintering underneath your blow. And as they all kind of guard together, the other ones on either side just pinch in with their shields, almost again forming this wall to try to be more protective. You imagine as long as they are close together like this, they are probably harder to hit.
I will then use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith upon my frog companion. My frog companion, if you will.
Is all of a sudden just glowing. There is this glow that rolls off Michael Buckminster, who now just turns to you. They don't speak. They just look at you with this big frog eye, but you sense acceptance.
Excellent. And with my free action, I'll just be like, break them apart! And that's it.
Hell yeah. That is your turn. Ralph, that brings us to Tonki.
All right. All right. The Tonkster. We're, let's see. We're going, I think, from here to inside of the door, are we going to say that's like 10 feet?
I would say it's just 5 feet. You're going from the square that's on the other side, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So 5, 10, and then at that point, she's going to get big.
It resets your walking speed because you're loading into a new room.
So
There's a quick time event.
It resets the counter.
I found so sensitive to playing video games and watching an unusually long animation and being like, this is a loading screen. I'm just like, there.
Okay. Gonna go ahead now that I'm there. I'm gonna go ahead and use my pilgrim's chain to hit the guy in front of me.
Absolutely.
Bam, bam,
Go
get
ahead, make
him.
your attack roll.
Ooh, 10.
That is going to be a miss. You can hear one of them in Goblin shout out, "Watch the big one!" And they all swivel and turn. There are spears, there are shields that all go up to kind of confound this chain, and you are unable to grasp one of these goblins.
Me, the
Fucking-
big one. I guess that's my turn.
There you go,
Deal
Tonki.
with, like,
You are big.
Goblin Legion.
These goblins have formed up a line, and then you have formed this line of a great toad, a paladin, and this gigantic Tonki. Not a paladin.
Yeah, well, I know I
Um,
look like one.
But
I know I
I think
have all the hallmarks of a paladin.
from the goblin's perspective,
You give
they're
off paladin
100% convinced that
energy.
you're a paladin. That
Immaculate paladin.
is
vibes.
Tonki.
Yes.
That brings us to Nora.
All right.
Nora, people begin to run into this room. You can hear these goblins shouting to form lines. What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. I really don't. It just at this point, I kind of just want to stay back here. They've got it, but maybe some help would be nice.
Oh, God.
Oh, look,
We
there's
have-
absolutely no cover here for me. Let's just go
I see
this way.
bunk beds.
What am I gonna do? Dump it?
I see Tonki.
They can't get you under the covers. Everybody knows that. Technically, goblins are monsters, and monsters can't get you under the covers.
Put yourself in one of those cages.
There you go.
Oh.
You know?
I
You
hate all
can
of
see
you.
as they kind of rush
Is it
forwards.
I just said that.
Again.
You
There's a
can
top
see
bunk,
the sort
too.
of corpse of like a gnome, at least one other sentient kind of in that cage. They're not moving, and they look really flat for living creatures.
Oh, I don't like that. But Nora's just doesn't want to be over here, but she doesn't want to be anywhere in this room. So she's going to look at the closest goblin and just hopes that everyone has a bad day, gets a headache, and goes home. And I need an intelligence saving throw from this one right in front of Ralph for Mindsliver.
Off the table. That is going to be only a 13.
That does not make it. Oh, I totally missed the tower.
2 points of psychic damage.
2 points of psychic damage.
A little bit helps.
You can just hear him kind of snort, almost not sure whether or not that was damage or truly just a headache.
He has a headache, and he will subtract 4 from his next saving throw.
Hey, pretty good.
Damn.
So, anything else, Nora?
Cower.
Okay, you cower. That is for free. But you can see you are now out in the open. There is these rows of goblins all now facing you. That is Nora's turn. That brings us to Thule.
All right. I'm gonna make my way into this room. And so we've now created a wall up there. These are the ones that threw and thus speared my dear friend,
Correct.
right? Okay. I'm gonna start blowing my ribbon here, casting Not There's Mischief in a 20-foot cube right there.
Okay, absolutely. So, you cast that spell. Roll your d4.
Did I just... My D4. Here it is. Come on. Hell yeah, that's what I wanted. Each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling until the start of the next
Yes.
turn.
I love that one.
That's pretty good. Only one of them, I believe, is going to fail. One of them is going to be you said wisdom?
Yes.
17, 15, and 4.
Oh, damn. Yeah, just the
If you
one.
want, you can cutting words one of those.
I am going to utilize that later because
Just
I
remind
am
you of your
very
hub option.
limited in my
So,
Yes.
resources.
It's
That's fine, I was
also
just
Bardic,
reminding you.
right?
you cast the spell, and suddenly there is this explosion of magic that rolls out across this space. You can see one of these goblins, or the one up on the corner, kind of begins to lean on this barrel and cackle with laughter.
It
This
does
one?
get 4.
Huh?
It does get
Oh, it does get 4. Let me get
So
that one
is
in the very
guy
back.
as well.
I did not see them. They do have a saving throw, too. That is going to be a 19.
Okay, so he also saves.
But the one in the very corner by that barrel, they begin to giggle and laugh uncontrollably. They are incapacitated, and they will be moving in a random direction, which will be very interesting on that edge.
Hannah, can you give me a... I don't know.
And then
Magic effect.
Yeah.
I'm going
May I have a
to
concentration ring as well.
make my way over here towards the beds a little bit.
Fill in
and
the
be like,
days.
hey.
Oh, you're good. I didn't.
Can I also use a free action to toad speak with animals? Because I think it's still up.
You do
right?
still have it up, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
free, I mean, it's not. It's not.
I'm not like commanding them or
Yeah,
anything. I'm
yeah.
just-
You
I
can
want
talk
to
to
tell them. They're like, Jasper's up ahead. We need to take care of these guys first.
Okay, you yell that out. No problem. That is your turn, Thule. That brings us to Grimgod.
How does one yell in Toad? It's primarily.
It's like a
Yeah.
louder.
I just keep imagining it's like very intense staring. It's like the world's strangest staring
I
contest.
can't really
Shimmying.
do it, but it's a.
I feel like when he casts a spell, he's suddenly able to like lick his eyeball.
You cast Magnify Gravity right here, which is
Okay.
going to hit all 4 of these goblins.
Absolutely, it will.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to hit the ones down there, but I think I would...
What kind of
Hit.
save is this?
Constitution?
This is not as good. That's a 12, a 13, and 2 15s.
The 2 15s will pass.
Okay, so the Toad Speaker and the one in the middle pass.
Okay. The ones that fail take 9 force damage,
Very
and the one that
nice.
passed takes 4. And if they fail, their movement, their speed is halved.
Okay, very nice. So up at the very top of this space, this one begins to giggle as all of a sudden gravity just down on this circle. All of them kind of sag for a moment. A few of them are able to rise despite this gravity, but a couple of these guys moving a little slower next turn.
Which one failed again?
The ones that failed are the 2 on the yeah.
Okay.
Well, stack those rings.
Yep.
Oh, we
Stack
debuff
'em.
stacking.
Anything else?
Yeah. Bonus action hide.
Okay, make your stealth check.
I'm in the middle of the room, but 5.
That's appropriate. You roll for the situation.
Honestly, that's par for the course with the goblins in this cavern.
At the end of so that's your turn.
Yeah.
That brings us to Birdsong. At the end of their turn,
Hiding is just me looking less
they
menacing
fail
than my
their
allies.
save. They're still asleep. That brings us to the top of the round and to Muckle Buckminster. So Thule, as you shout out to them, they like half turn to you. You kind of expect them to respond. Their mouth opens, but then they just go to swallow one of these goblins whole. With no, that's just a regular attack. That's probably going to hit. That is going to be a 20 to hit. They hit this goblin. Even with these goblins side by side, with all of their shields pushed forwards, Muckle Buckminster just goes straight up and over and just swallows this goblin whole. As they swallow them, it deals
macros. Protein.
7 points of poison damage, along with 6 points of bludgeoning damage for a total of 13 points. That goblin is goblin number 3. And then with the swallow, you can hear on the inside Ralph and Tonky, this goblin, just go, "Hey, let me out! It burns in here!" And you can hear, even as they kind of open their mouth and let out this, there is just steam. There is this incredible acidity within this frog.
He can be indecent.
But that is Muckle Buckminster's turn.
Which one did he swallow?
The one directly in front of him. So all the way, yeah.
In the middle?
Center, yeah.
Into
And as this goblin just disappears, you see their legs go straight up in the air. Muckle Buckminster's head goes straight up in the air. The mouth opens once more, and the whole goblin just disappears down into them. As that breaks the line of goblins, suddenly they look a little bit easier to hit. When they are not standing next to each other, that line is broken. But that is Muckle Buckminster's turn. That brings us to these goblins. So first, this goblin up on the very top. Matt, can you roll a d8 for me, please?
Hell yeah, I can. Is this a D8? That's got too many numbers.
That's crazy.
It's got
I don't know what that is.
That
way
was-
too many
It's
numbers.
an expanded D10. It took the little end one.
4.
Okay. So this goblin uses his full movement. You can see kind of giggling. He is what? He is
This guy.
what is the physical? Oh right, he just has
Half speed.
Half movement.
so his
That's
full movement is
probably
only
lucky for
15
him.
feet. It's really not, because he's going diagonal straight off the side.
Hell yeah.
He is going to just end up eating it right on the ground there. And that is a good fall for that goblin.
Just eat it.
And so as he just you can hear him just and he just leaps off. He does take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. He just slams into the ground face first. You hear teeth break in his mouth, but he still laughs on the ground. That is 1, 2, 3. There's 3.
It's rough out here.
Oh, he's starting to look pretty hurt too.
Let us say, oh, he's dead.
He's not in good shape. As he gets up, he's still laughing, and he's like, I'm okay. But his teeth are like hanging out. He's looking pretty rough. His face definitely broken in multiple places. The rest of the Redguard are a little bit more capable. They're gonna get out of this. That's 10, 15, 20. That is 10, 15, 20.
He can only move 15 as well.
Oh yeah.
It's on stairs.
And they're just going to get to the bottom of the stairs. He is going to get out of the gravity in this direction. But that does break up their line as well. He is going to stay in Muckle Buckminster's range, but move over so that they're next to each other at least. Okay, so starting over on the left, these 2 goblins are going to pick up their spears. And that is all that they're really going to do. They're going to hold their sort of little spears ready to go on their next turn. The ones that are in front of Ralph. Ralph, they kind of pinch together, closing around here. You can sense that they are coming for you. And then all of a sudden, Muckle Buckminster swallows one of their allies whole and begins to glow with this like shield of faith. And so they turn and begin to attack Muckle Buckminster once more.
He gets a +2 to his AC.
He does. And so
Little froggy AC.
the first attack is only going to be a 10 to hit, which is a miss even without that +1. The next one, however, is going to be a 19. That's +1 to their AC.
It's a +2.
+2 still going to hit. And so that barbed spear digs into them to deal 6 points of damage to Muckle Buckminster. And now they are starting to look a little hurt.
Oh no.
That is both of the goblins. All that has left is the toad speaker. They are going to, seeing the goblin just absolutely boof it and just fall off. They hear bones break. In goblin, they shout out, "If you fail, Jasper will bring you back and kill you again!" And he casts healing word.
Is he able to do that?
Not really healing. It's more of a healing syllable. That's not much. You just see
Been
like
there. Been there.
the tooth just fully falls off. No longer dangling. But that is all of the goblins. That is the toad speaker. That brings us to Ralph.
Okay, great. So now that there's one fewer goblin in front of me, let me just double check if I brought this. I think I did because I knew you would not have. Oh, I didn't.
Lion.
Beans. Okay, so I'm going to toll the dead, the one right in front of me.
Okay.
And the one that has the -4 to his saves.
And what kind of save is that? Remind me.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. That is going to be a 7.
Alright, he super fails. Now he fails twice for no reason other than you got told.
And he is hurt.
So, do this first. None of these. This one. 4.
4 points of damage.
4 necrotic damage.
That just gongs in this place, and this goblin is already badly hurt. They are still badly hurt, but they are not dead yet. You can see with their ally next to them, they just steady themselves on this other goblin's shoulder. They draw together with their spears at the ready. Anything else?
Yes. I will be a grumpus, but I will also cast healing word upon our froggy friend, and basically turn to him and be like, "I don't know if you can understand me, but hold, man." For a minimum of 5.
Hey, you know what? That's about a third of the damage that he's taken overall. So pretty helpful. You could see he just seems to be a much more hale and hearty now. Anything else, Ralph?
That was my action, my bonus action. I can't really. You can move through an ally space, right?
You can.
I might swing around to the other side so we can give tactics.
Tactics.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just kind of, are you moving around through Talkie space?
Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle around.
That does provoke an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay. So first, that attack of opportunity is going to be pretty good. That is a 19 to hit.
That does it.
They stab at you with this barbed spear, and you take a massive 3 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
And you reposition. Now you and Muckle Buckminster on either side of these goblins, Tonki pinching them in at the corner. You can see like they're looking around, feeling very penned in. That is your turn. That brings us to Tonki.
All right. So having heard that they should not be allowed to be together, much like Romeo and Juliet, Tonki's gonna attempt to grapple the one in front of her.
Okay.
I got a 25, Joe.
14.
Nice. All right, so he is grappled, and I'm just gonna bring him away.
This is the only one who has not been hurt yet, aside from the toad
Feed
speaker.
him.
He's been hurt.
I believe, is it one of those down there has not been hurt?
It's the one that's currently in front of.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one.
Because
The
the
one
other
that.
one got swallowed.
The one
Having-
that you are lugging around is pretty badly hurt, though.
Okay,
that
having
provoke
pulled
attack?
him. What?
Go ahead.
Having pulled him away from Ralph, does she get an opportunity attack?
Yes, Ralph.
Does the toad get one?
Yes, the toad does. However, they actually physically cannot at the moment.
Um,
Their
digesting.
mouth.
Yeah.
And actually,
They're at
I'm sorry, I
capacity.
keep forgetting about the. Oh, never mind. I didn't hit him. Sorry. Go on.
I will do a bonk.
Make your attack roll.
I will do a bonk and damage.
Get
No.
But he yanks them out of the way. You're about to swing, but you think better of it. This is tightly.
I highly doubt because I rolled 9 on the die.
You
But-
never know.
13, I think it's a no still.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. I was like,
You
what's my
swing
plus
and
right
they
now?
just parry with the shield.
You would have advantage on it because you're flanking
That is true.
at when you take the attack of opportunity.
Because the grapple.
With Tonki.
Because it
Oh.
initially was right there.
The
Yeah.
grapple.
The attack of opportunities happen at the spot just before they leave.
Ooh, does a 15?
A 15 with these goblins now broken apart still does not hit.
Damn.
You can see they are wearing chain shirts. They have shields. They are well
Fair.
equipped.
They
tried.
are the Redguard.
But that is your turn, Ralph.
Yep.
You attack. You
That was
kind of
my-
swing around to the side. Tonki pulls this person
Oh.
away from you. You swing as they try to. Tonki, you have this goblin in your arms.
Oh, that was Tonki's turn.
That was
it
my
was a
turn,
reaction.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
a-
yeah.
I have him in my arms, and I'm out of things that I can do, so I'm just gonna be like, "Urgh."
Okay. You squeeze him a little bit tighter. You can
Yeah.
hear the air just kind
I
of
think
squeak out through his teeth.
It is a bear hug.
Yeah,
this
oh,
one.
absolutely. Yeah. You can hear little bones popping in your grasp. But that brings us to Nora.
Okay.
So,
Here is
Glad we all have that stuck in our brains forever.
Elder millennials, man.
I need to see the minds with Mind Sliver to make it work.
If what?
Mindsliver has sight as a requirement.
Yes, it does. Okay. So we're instead going to use Frostbite with this guy, the one who is down.
Okay.
We're gonna make sure he stays down. And if he needs to get up, that he can get up, only up and not really do well with his weapons. That's a Constitution saving throw.
That is going to be really good for him at a 14.
Meets it, beats it.
Ooh, okay. You cast Frostbite, and they just giggle, roll out of the way.
And Nora's going to just pat little Puff like on the head, just be like, make sure Tonki feels like she's got
If
support.
they're incapacitated,
And-
is it an auto crit?
You have support.
Very nice.
That's the help action.
So, that is your turn. Ralph, you use the... sorry, not Ralph. Nora, wrong twin. That brings us to Thule.
They do look the same.
At the start of my turn, I'm going to move this 10 feet down so that these two guys are back in the cube.
Okay, you just move this cube down. Roll your d4.
It's the same fucking thing.
There you go.
So another wisdom save.
That is only going to be an 11 and a 3.
Those are both failures.
And so those two goblins just begin to cackle and laugh.
Cool. So that's just a thing that happens.
Hell yeah.
I'm then gonna starry wisp the one that fell and put him out of his misery. Try to.
You'll have disadvantage.
Oh, because it's a ranged attack.
Against a
and
he's
they're
prone.
True. I guess.
Or just two giggling goblins.
Hang on. Do I
You might
have?
be able to see the guy up there.
I think I have range. Yeah, I can hit him. Does it look like he's doing something with the kenku?
He had already done something with the kenku, but he's
just-
certainly staying close to the kenku.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a starry wisp up at that guy.
Okay.
He's
I'll use one of these. I'm not a very accurate shot from that range. That's gonna be an 8.
You fire this starry wisp and it streaks across this space, but an 8 is not high enough to hit. Anything else, Thule?
I think I'm gonna get up to. Yeah, I'm not gonna get up in front of Grim God actually. I'm gonna get up.
It is a dangerous place to stand.
I'm gonna try to get close enough to try and support and be protected by the large things.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
All right, you move up kind of in this space. There is a swirl of magic. A goblin just goes leaping off the top of this platform. There is the Wilhelm scream in just up-pitched tone. That is your turn, Thule. That brings us to Grimgob.
I'm gonna move over here, and can the one on the ground make a strength saving throw?
Try.
As a lash of lightning energy strikes at him, tries to pull him towards me.
Lightning
4.
That's a failure.
Nice.
So I'm gonna pull him to me and just drag him along the ground. And when he
drag
hits
this
me,
little goblin along the ground, and he's still giggling. So it's just
and he takes 8 lightning damage.
Very
Max
nice.
damage.
Very nice. 8 points of lightning damage. Give me 1 second. Let me keep track of who that was.
That's the one that got hurt, and then healed, and then
His
hurt.
tooth fell out.
You said 8?
Yeah.
That goblin is dead.
Hell yeah.
You take this lightning lash, you
Glad I didn't have to
around
do
them, and then you yank, and their whole body just almost like a Beyblade, but they just slam into the ground, and they are out.
Get away from Mucklebuck, mister.
The other goblin you can see still just but their eyebrows are very like worried looking now. That is your turn, Grimgob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
At the end of his turn, he gets to make a saving throw. And up at the very top of the space, you can see suddenly once more this kenku begins to kind of like struggle against their binds. They are awake.
Nice.
But that brings us to the top of the round to Bucklebuckminster. Let's see here.
Nom, 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 nom.
They're just going to use this flanking position that they have. First of all, at the start of their turn, the goblin inside takes some damage.
The goblin inside takes some damage. I'm using that in my day-to-day life.
That is almost the maximum possible amount of damage. So in the inside of Bucklebuckminster, you can hear this goblin shriek and then go quiet as they are no longer with us on this mortal coil. Bucklebuckminster fully digests this goblin.
Dang.
And because that just happens at the start of their turn, they make a bite attack. And this is an advantage.
Second helpings.
That is only, however, going to be a 7 with a 4 and a 5 on the dice. Yeah.
Oh.
So just whiffing badly is Bucklebuckminster on that. Let me just make sure.
Oh, for Tommy.
That's a 9 slowness. That is Bucklebuckminster's turn. That brings us to the Redguard. Things are not going great for them.
You can say that again. Things are not going great for them. There it is.
They're grappled by you, Tonki.
Yeah.
This guy's in a bad position. They're just
They're giggling.
incapacitated.
And they have to move
You're the
in
giggle.
Roll a
that
D8.
direction.
Yes. Yes.
3.
So slow. They run just straight up behind you, Thule. You see these 2 goblins holding hands, giggling, just running through this space, laughing, tears in their eyes, one of them just bleeding from their mouth and their nose and their eye socket. It is uncontrollable, and you can hear in Goblin, one of them turns to the other and just goes, "Please make it stop!" But they are just kind of like rushing forwards, discombobulated. The only 2 goblins that get attacks here. First, there's one who is going to... They're going to... Damn, this is a bad place for them. They're going to bonus action disengage.
Probably wise.
And they are going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 up to form up with their grappled ally.
Where did the toad speaker go? Or
Great
am I
question.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he
these-
finally made a really good sneak check.
These individuals here. First, the one that is grappled by you is making an attack against you, Tonki.
Yeah.
They
Joe.
cannot use their spear, and so they are just going to try to bite you. This is an unarmed strike. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Tonki, you take 1 point of piercing damage. And then the other one from behind just throws a spear, and it just bounces off of you. Not sharp enough to damage you.
Bucklebuckminster had this from last session, I believe. It was Bardic.
Good to know.
yeah.
He isn't needed it yet, I don't think.
This
Well,
this guy
just as
who
a
was behind
reminder.
Bucklebuckminster, who had fallen and eaten shit,
Mhm.
he made a successful attack.
He made a
just
successful attack.
ran.
No, he just ran.
He just ran straight forward. He got
They were giggling.
yeah, they're both giggling.
Great.
The only other person who is able, that's everybody on my Redguard. That brings us to Ralph.
All right, so the goblins have moved. I don't want to head through there. I also don't want to leave the tonks.
The Tonkster.
Monster's looking pretty good.
I'm just gonna shift myself.
She
up
does love a
here.
good hug.
She dies. So I'm gonna be over here, and then I do believe that I do one or the other, correct? Yeah, he's not. That goblin has not been hurt yet, correct?
Correct. The one that is behind, like, in front of you.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right, so I'll just. Yeah, it's about the same. All right, I'm just gonna attempt a hammer strike.
Okay.
Ooh, a 23.
That is going to hit.
To hit. I keep accidentally dropping things off my lap. For a total of 4 bludgeoning damage.
Points of bludgeoning damage every little bit. You slam into this person right as they let go of their spear. That is why it just hits Tonki at a weird angle and doesn't damage. They turn around to you, kind of their ears go down. They bare their teeth like an angry dog almost at you. Anything else, Ralph?
That was my action. I don't really have any bonus actions I wish to take, so I'll do a flavored bonus action of also baring my teeth at him and going, nah, nah, nah.
Okay. As you gnash your teeth with this goblin, sinking down to their level, that brings us to Tonki.
All right. At the start of my turn, I do a d4 of damage to my grapplee. It's going to be 1 point of bonking damage.
Yeah, every little bit. And they're starting to look kind of hurt.
All right.
You just popped one of their fucking
vertebrae. All right, and I'm gonna. You said they are grouped up again?
Yep, they're back to back.
That will never do. So because are these goblins small? Size small?
They are.
Okay. But Puff is there, and if I leave Puff, then I don't get the help? Question mark?
I believe so.
Okay.
Puff just needs to be in a space where they can make the helping action. So yeah,
I'll hit him first, and then if he's still alive, I'll move him.
Right.
So that's with the help action.
Suplex.
25 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, sorry, it's 23. My mistake.
It's still a hit.
Yeah. Let's see. 8, so that's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning.
You smash. You kind of like hold them almost like they're in a headlock, and you just punch them and punch them and punch them. And every time that you hit, you can feel you are just turning their face into paste. At the end of this, you can barely make out this visage. They are still breathing, like bubbles kind of rising up out of their mouth.
Get extra damage for Giant Smite. 1 additional damage, Joe.
1 additional point of damage. Almost unmercifully, they are still alive.
All right. Well, with my movement, then I still have full movement speed because he's 2 sizes smaller than me. And so I'm just gonna bring him away from his friends now.
You tuck him under your arm like a football and just put your head down and run. You almost knock this other goblin out of your way, kind of moving down towards the staircase.
You over here now, I'd say. And that is going to be my turn.
Okay, that is your turn. That brings us to Nora.
Okay. So we've got everyone spread out. So we're gonna go with this guy for a mind sliver.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
That is going to be a 8.
Great. Once more, 2 points of psychic damage.
To which one? Sorry?
This
That one,
guy.
the one that
Ralph is
just dealt the devastating blow to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and 2 points removed from their next saving throw.
All right. Anything else, Nora?
Instruct Puff to continue helping. I think Tonki does best with the advantage bonus. Is that correct?
Advantage is great for Tonki.
Great.
Once she's already grappling.
Yep.
So Puff just gets low to the ground and almost like a snake just scurries along the ground, getting close to aid. That is your turn, Nora. That brings us to Thule.
She doing like a little crab thing.
If I wanted to rotate this cube, how does the movement for that work?
I don't think it does. I think it just moves because it doesn't say you can rotate it. It says
You
you
just
can
want to
move it up
like.
to 10 feet.
So I want to bring it this way, but I wish I could angle it so I don't hit Mucklebuck main stage.
I think you're looking to use telekinesis to swing something around then.
Damn. Well, it moves there and it changes at the start of the turn. I'm free action. Be like, look out, Mucklebuck.
It's a good reaction. He's still got his bardic, right?
He does.
Yeah. And yeah, that's fine. It's difficult terrain until the start of my next turn.
Oh,
there.
you don't care.
He drops some molasses. He's probably like, "Oh, thanks for the
APJ.
syrup, bro. Tasty shit."
So Thule
I'm already
goes,
sticky.
Thule goes, Mucklebuck, look out! And then suddenly, as this frog turns to look, it is just molasses just oozes over them. Mucklebuck Minster now half in the molasses, half out, just kind of oozing across them. Hard to tell what they feel, but probably not
As
possible.
well as the goblin.
Anything else, Thule?
Yeah, then I'm gonna turn back around, see the two goblins now directly behind me and no longer seeming to be giggling. And I'm gonna instinctively Starry Wisp the one closest to me in the face.
Alrighty.
With disadvantage?
With disadvantage?
Yeah, sorry, Wisp is a ranged.
I keep doing that. Yeah. Damn. I think that's a 10.
That is going to be a miss, unfortunately.
You gotta get Shocky Touch.
Shocky Touch is a good
I
one.
don't have
Yeah, the-
Shocky Touch.
Anything else, Thule?
The joke handshake.
That...
Yeah.
Joy Buzzer.
This one's no longer
Or you can shillelagh.
incapacitated.
Okay.
I think I do want to take a quick step back, though.
Okay.
That might provoke 2 attacks of opportunity. Do you want to do that?
They're no longer incapacitated, right?
They are no longer
So
incapacitated.
that will provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
No, I guess I'll just fucking beef these. If it goes down.
Yeah, it's either maybe take 2 attacks or definitely take 2 attacks.
That is your turn, Thule. That brings us to Grimgob. Grimgob, as this molasses cube just apparates out of thin air and then begins to just ooze down the staircase. What are you doing?
I say, Klaus. And then I walk around it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are these guys phalanx thing?
Yes.
I will telekinetic shove the one closer to me to pull him. Can you make a
Very nice.
strength saving throw? None of that
Probably
teamwork
not.
around here.
12.
That's a failure, so he'll just get pulled 5 feet away from me.
In
If you
this space, with the molasses, it's like slow motion. They're like, and you can see like it leaves an air pocket behind them as it them through. It's awful.
Do you want to take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
You can?
I just pulled one away from you,
I don't-
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't think so.
Okay.
I
Well, let's
think
do that
Reaction.
You have your flute in your hand. And you're like, no.
Well, I'm like, I've got my little fucking ribbon. I'm keeping concentration. I just fucking Starry Wisp. I can't Starry Wisp him. It'd
Not
be
yet.
literally like a fucking
A bonk.
go away. Stop it.
That's a free action. You give them that little push.
So I am
Like me,
here,
just do
Halfway up the
damage.
stairs?
like at the
think I did
top
plus
Gotcha.
one,
stair.
maybe.
Do I see
Plus
anything?
0.
As you get up to the top stairs, you can see this kenku thrashing against these bonds that tie it to this table and nothing else.
0 damage. Yeah, so.
Does it look like if I were to cast Mage Hand right now, I could untie his bonds as an action?
Probably good.
Okay, I'll cast Mage Hand and untie his bonds.
You throw this mage hand forwards. It's a very simple knot, not designed to really keep something bound. They were attended to by like several different goblins, really just to keep them secure in that moment. And so easy enough, you pull this free, and this kenku, you can see their arms just burst out, feathers spread wide. They wear these like tattered robes. They are bloodied, but they are free.
Hey, we're not here for you, but it's your lucky day. Hide under a table or something.
The beak just opens up, and you can hear this tiny little voice emanate from within. Got it. They begin to kind of roll under the table. Anything else, Grimgob?
Do I see anything else up here? Because I think I saw someone that was up here, and now do I see anything else?
You do not.
All right. That's it. My turn's over.
Alrighty. So you can see that brings us to this kenku. As you get a better look at them up here, you can see they have been partially like defeathered. You can actually see they have been building this little headdress out of kenku feathers, and sort of the activity that you caught them all up on. This kenku, what did you say to them?
We're not here for you, but it's your lucky day. Hide under a table or something.
Okay.
Oh, look, a table I can hide under.
They are going to...
There's a stool and a barrel,
Just
too.
shift into a bear and turns out they're a druid.
He kills me.
It's like, I was the goblin.
Full action.
I pulled the old
Run
switcheroo on the
towards that
table
door.
while you weren't looking.
And you can see limping, badly hurt as this kenku, but they are making their way for the exit. That is Birdsong. That brings us to the top of the initiative order to Mucklebuckminster. They're going to turn.
Yeah. Save me, Mucklebuck.
And they're going to move 5 feet backwards in slow motion. You can see this goblin has stopped giggling. They're trying to slowly back away, but in this kind of molasses, too dense for them to get far enough away. And Mucklebuck just opens their mouth. You can see they let out this big croak to make a pocket of air in front of them, and then they snap down on this goblin. Although that's probably going to miss. That is a 12. And so this goblin just brings their shield up, blocking this blow. Actually, can I use this to hit?
Yeah. It's I think, right?
18. That is a meets it beats it.
Oh.
That's
So
good
with
insult.
that inspiration from you, kind of seeing you swat at the goblin as it runs away, Mucklebuckminster, as you say, help me, turns around and just swallows one of these creatures whole. It deals...
Molasses.
Into the maw, the froggy maw.
It deals 10 points of piercing damage,
Very
Christ.
nice.
plus
I'm glad we didn't have to write this
9
thing.
points of poison damage.
Damn.
You do not hear any struggling as they just bite into this goblin and swallow it
Covered in
whole.
molasses,
Oh, look,
too.
that's-
Mucklebuckminster, for what it's
Just for a
worth,
feet
you can
count.
see they are bloated. They probably, you get the sense they go to like long jump and nothing happens. Like they are full to capacity at this point. They could not possibly use that swallow attack again.
Oh, I couldn't possibly eat anymore.
But they still have that bite.
Maybe one more.
That is Mucklebuckminster. That brings us to the Redguard.
Second wind. Oh.
I activate second stomach.
They are going to
Needs to have an aperitif.
put themselves right here. Ralph, they're going to bonus action. No, you know what? They're going to bonus action disengage.
Oh,
And they're coming to try to help you as best
Damn.
they can.
I can't slap him.
You can hear that far goblin just shout, "They're getting to the main chamber!" And that goblin that was kind of in this sort of almost molasses pit just runs and begins to try to close this distance, intent on blocking this door. Ralph, you are going to be taking an attack.
okay.
Ralph, does a 12 hit?
No.
And you are proof of this attack. This other goblin has to use its full movement to get up. They do look a little bit more durable standing in this place, but that is all of the Redguard. That brings us to you, Ralph.
Excellent. Toll the dead on the one in front of me.
Very nice.
-2 to a saving throw.
Bing bong.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Oh, cutting
No.
word.
Oh,
you
okay.
can
Oh.
use it. You use it.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery
that.
barbs. For a natural 20, you probably want silvery barbs over cutting words. And significantly worse. What kind of save?
Wisdom.
That isn't it.
Failure.
Technically 6.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Teamwork.
The same. 4 points of necrotic damage.
Hey, you know what? They're starting to look pretty bad. That bell rings again.
We won't get to him yet.
You can see now their nose begins to bleed. Anything else, Ralph?
We weren't built for this.
No.
All right, that brings us to Tonki.
Wait. Let me just double check. I
That
think
reminds us
it's.
to Ralph.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure it's an action, but let me just double check.
What?
But yeah, it is an action. Never mind. I was gonna
Tonki, what
do
would
the
you like to
command,
do?
but the
Extra
command
damage
is-
at the start of my turn to
There
my
you
grapple.
go.
He 2 points of damage. Is he dead?
He is not.
No,
As you
but you have
squeeze,
advantage.
Oh, I'm not.
and one of his eyes just out. You can see
Ah,
still
no.
attached to this kind of optic nerve. They are barely up.
This is very upsetting.
Maybe you should use him as an improvised weapon.
I kind of
against
want to.
everyone.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw him at the other guy.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Holy-
And is this? Do we? Since I'm in base contact with both of them, can we make it a strength improvised weapon instead of dex?
Absolutely. You're just swinging this goblin.
I sure am. All right. And I have advantage. Let me see. Sorry, my sheet is programmed funny. 22!
22 is a hit. You hit this dude with another dude.
Okay, so damage. It's max damage for a
Oh,
total of
man.
8.
8 points of damage.
And giant smite. But more max damage, so this is a total
To
of
both of them?
14.
With a
Well, I don't know how
14,
you
Tonki,
can roll it, how you
tell
want.
us how it happens because
Okay.
the first little bit of damage kills the goblin that you were using as a weapon, and the second bit of damage kills the goblin that you were hitting it with.
They they just smooshed together, and now they're just a pile of flesh and rags.
In front of you, Ralph, you can see this goblin. You have told the dead on them now twice. They have been struck. You saw them get like a little bit of damage from a spell. They are still standing, and then the shadow of Tonki falls across them. Tonki takes this goblin, and you can just hear this, and it is just a wet thud. And you are sprayed with bits of goblin across you. But for the moment, you are all out of initiative.
I
Are all the
believe
goblins
there
dead?
is
'Cause
one
I-
goblin left.
I think there might be one left.
Which one?
The hiding.
This one is the one that was grappled. I'm assuming one
The
of
other
these.
one.
This guy right here.
Oh, I didn't see that there was another one.
it's
There's
the
two
one that
goblins.
Ralph and
is-
I keep
that
chipping
is-
away at.
That was the one that you just killed. The one that there's one left with 6 HP left.
That's the one in front of Ralph.
Okay. So that is the one that is left. Never mind. You still have one guy
I mean,
left.
we
Anything
got a
else,
bunch of turns.
Tonki?
We could have just.
Anything else, Tonki?
Oh, yeah, with my move, I'm gonna start moving toward the door and be like, "Me coming for you, red guy."
Okay. You begin to move towards this door.
Puff
That-
rides on Tonki's shoulders.
Yeah.
Brings us to Ralph.
Can I look in there?
Or sorry, to
No.
Nora. To Nora. Wrong
No,
turn,
I'm just
wrong
like-
turn. Looking down from where you stand, you can see that there is this huge sort of pile of stone. It's a staircase that goes down and then just kind of falls off into this huge muddy chamber. Little bits of water and mud kind of rain down from cracks in the ceiling above. And in the darkness, what is your you can see really well in the dark, I remember. 120 feet. You can just barely see the ground from how tall up you are. You are at the very top of a collapsed staircase.
Me see tall collapsed staircase. That's my turn.
That is your turn, Tonki. That brings us to Nora.
You know what? Twins gotta stick together. Wisdom saving throw for the Bing Bong.
Okay. That is a 3.
Bing bong.
Wait.
No! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How much damage? 5 points? 1
Ding
point of
dong.
damage. There is
Ding,
a
ding,
small
ding, dong.
bell, but it is not a bell like the Liberty Bell. It is like a little handheld one. The smallest one that you could imagine.
It's a jingle bell.
Anything else, Nora?
It's one of those novelty doorbells.
Nora just kind of sits please just go home.
That brings us to Thule.
I definitely saw another guy up there because I tried to starry wisp him.
What are you doing about it?
I want to. Is he still there? I'm going to action perceive.
Make a perception check.
What about your Nathair's Mischief first?
I guess, yeah.
You want to just break it or?
Yeah, I can't move it far enough, so I'm gonna being like, that guy's not there. put down the ribbon and drop my concentration and go boop, 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 boop.
Still like to imagine it as like a
Oh,
giant
hello!
ribbon.
As I pass by this room from
Like gymnastics.
Kenku that we've just freed. Not bad. I believe it's a 21. Let me double check.
With a 21, you get up here and you are sure that there is another goblin up here somewhere. You would cast a spell at them. You had seen them cast sleep on this Kenku, but as you go up there, there is nothing. But you feel like that can't be right. With a 21, that is not high enough to see anything, but it's high enough to know that there should be something there.
There was another one up here.
That brings us to Grimgob. As Thule comes up behind you and kind of tells you that there is another one up there, what are you doing?
Let's see. I'm going to walk towards the Kenku. I noticed this one's still alive, so I'm just gonna fling a firebolt
Okay.
off to the side.
Make your attack roll.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 with their broken away from the space absolutely hits.
So just 8 fire damage, just over my shoulder.
Grimgob, as you walk down the stairs, you just over your shoulder, right in front of you, Ralph. This goblin turns. They like do this 360 spin, surrounded on all sides, and they just shout, "You'll never make it past me!" And then this firebolt just clips them in the back of the neck. You can see just pierces and burns straight through, and they fall down dead. And now,
Damn.
you are all out of initiative.
And I know the Kenku's running away, so I want to say to him, "Hey, wait, stop! The way out is dangerous. Let us at least tell you what's out there first before you run."
Okay. So you say that, no rule required. You rescued them almost like a cartoon. They kind of come to a stop on one kind of bird leg. They wobble a little bit and then they stop. They crane their head at you and they say, "But I'm worried.
Worried about what?
But I'm worried about the goblins."
Oh, all the ones in here are dead now.
Well, not all of them. There's still one
I'll look
somewhere.
around up
Oh,
here.
really?
Huh.
I will also look.
There might be
around.
look for a passageway up there. What's your name?
You see they open their beak and they say, "I'm going to call you Birdsong."
Aw, love him.
Birdsong. I'm Grimgob, and we're the Misfits. Sorry about what happened to you, and I look in the cages. Your friends?
The Kenku doesn't even look at the cages. You can see they almost like turn their back to it. Their feathers ruffle a little bit. And they say, "Do you need anything, son?"
Yeah.
Their legs are like moving. They're twitchy. They like want to go.
We're on our way to find the leader. Do you know which door to get to him?
They hold out one wing to point to the
What
only door that
Right
is
here?
there. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, just let you know, all the goblins that you will run through, there'll be a bunch of dead goblins. They were like that when we found them. And
That's not true.
I cast out.
did you come in here through the staircase? Or did you come in here through a different path?
"We can wander together through the Underdark. It'll be safer with the three of us."
They came from the Underdark.
Ah, okay. Alright, then you should be fine. If you were to go back to the surface, there's a bunch of traps up there.
Okay. You say all of that.
Where...
That's also probably not true, Grimgob.
Yeah, we walked by all the traps
No, but
on
the
the staircase.
Underdark is probably still much more dangerous than the trap.
Yeah, but he would
But
know
if
more
he
about
came
it.
from there,
Yeah, if he came
yeah.
from there, he probably know more about than us.
Unless
Well,
he
you
was
know.
captured and taken
Oh,
through. And
Hey,
he wasn't
Birdsong, you know
familiar
it
with.
dangerous down there?
They just nod their head.
Where are you from?
Good to check. Always good to check.
I rolled a 23 to look around in the upper area.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll get back to you there.
Yep, yep, yep.
You say, "Where are you from?" And they open their mouth and they say, "But Birdsong, that's just a place of folk tales. That's not real."
What's that? Oh. Hmm.
Is that a place of folk?
Where? That's not a...
But that's just a place of folk tales.
They open up their beak again, and you can just hear, "But you're a Kenku."
Wait, are you from Hexscale?
They nod their head.
Oh.
Okay. Well, in case I want to ask in the future, Hex scale. I say hex scale.
Hex scale.
Yeah.
Nora like perks up and is like, what brings you down here?
It's a thing of folktale. There isn't any pilgrims down here, silly.
We found pilgrims.
Me a pilgrim now. She holds up her chain.
They look, and you can see these big eyes. First of all, it's a shiny thing. And for Kenku, that's already just a great thing. But you can see almost this moment of awe kind of overtake them. And they crack open their beak, and there is just this little whistle and a little tweet. And for a Kenku, this is almost like they've been left speechless. They kind of hop up to you, and they hold out one little feathered wing. Do you let them touch this chain?
Yep.
Okay. They lay this little Kenku hand upon this. They close their eyes, and they have this really quiet moment. And for you, Tonki, this was something that perhaps Birdsong had sought out. And seeing it in your hands, especially after you have dealt with these goblins, there is no attempt to take this from you, but they have this moment of like reverent respect. They release this chain, and they look at you and they say, "I'm proud of you, Birdsong."
Were you hoping to visit the temple?
You can see they just dip their head in a quick nod.
It's very beautiful there.
We can give you directions to the doorway.
They just flick their head. No, you can see they hold out their wings. They've been like plucked, and so they really need to get to a place of safety.
There is a place of rest at the beginning of the temple, if you enter correctly.
You can see they nod their head, and they kind of do a little hop as if that's where they're trying to go to.
It's not very far, right?
No.
Could I just like run back with them, bring them over while everyone's
Theoretically, but well, that depends because we got Mucklebuck. Although I guess he looks like he's
Nora like takes out
Digesting.
rips a little sheet out of her like book of fairy
Satiated.
tales and draws like a little map with like how to get to the temple. I don't know if you want to go inside and have the answer on how to get inside, because I feel like that's part of it.
They look a little bit confused at that, but they get a little bit closer to you, and they just say, "Anything will do."
Oh, well, the south entrance is the best for viewing.
They just kind of nod. They hold out their little wings to grasp this piece of paper. They
Hey.
pull it into their beak.
before you go. What? Do you have something to say?
Well, I was gonna do a thing, but I'm just marking that I
With
wanna-
Birdsong?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I attempt to break off one of the links of this chain and give it to him? I know it's a magic item.
You
so
imagine
probably not.
probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very nice idea, but even providing them the location of this place that they sought, probably going to provide a meaningful experience for them as they sort of sought already.
Okay, I do nothing then.
Hey, before you go, we actually need to go to Hexgale one day because a friend of ours was looking something he was looking for. Have you ever met someone named Serax?
You can see for a moment they sort of consider this, and they would say,
Can you imagine if the answer in Serax's voice?
"Oh, that'd be pretty cool."
Oh my god.
That would have hurt.
That was, yeah, like, oh gosh.
That would have been some...
Okay, he opens his mouth and in a new voice, he says, "Now, I can't be sure. There's quite a few folks that come through this place, you know. But I can take a look."
Yeah. We'll probably need to visit. How can we find you if we ever make it to Hexgale?
Welcome to the Inkwing inventory.
Okay. Safe travels. I reach out a hand to shake his wing.
It's an awkward sort of like moment where you hold your hand out, they hold their wing out, and they just kind of give you like a little high five.
Pat.
They again turn and say, "Thanks again," and kind of run down this hall.
I love him.
So for all of you now, you are left within this space. You, Ralph, climb these stairs, and with a 23, something feels off. Up here, there are no secret passages. You run your hands along the wall. You don't feel a draft. You don't find any kind of seams. You get down on your hands and knees and look under the table. No goblins hiding under there. You crack open this cask of what is like well past spoiled ale. There is no goblin in here, though there are quite a few just dead floating insects, like a thick layer of them on top. You do a thorough search, and it feels like you are missing something.
I think Ralph will just kind of like spin around frustrated and potentially knock over one of the little barrels and be like, there's something up here.
Okay, you do
Look
that.
for an animal.
Hey,
It was a toad speaker, right? So he might have turned into one.
Yeah, maybe he a fly or something.
There's a bunch of dead ones in that barrel.
Nora kind of goes up and also kind of takes a look around.
Make a perception check. But it looks pretty normal up here.
Are you sure? I go over to the barrel and I electrocute it. Well, they're definitely dead now.
Electrocute this barrel. There is a as it just shatters across this space. There is no shriek of goblins. These are all just dead flies.
She begins like patting like the floor tiles and the walls.
I
and-
wish I had thought to have them disguise themselves as a dead fly on the alcohol container.
Imagine.
I'm not that smart.
Maybe he's invisible.
Uh,
Maybe he's invisible.
she begins to pat like
Maybe
the
he
floor
turned
tiles
to
and the
stone.
walls, like in the hopes that maybe there's like a secret door. And Kara hopes to use investigation instead of perception.
Use investigation instead.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a natural one.
With a natural 1, you get down on your hands and knees right at the top of the stairs, and the best way to search is using a grid. And so with your fingertips, you just begin to kind of crawl along the floor very slowly. And we'll get back to that perhaps. If you guys are taking a long rest.
How's Mucklebuck looking?
You can see eyes closed. There is like a little bit of a foot hanging out of one of like the corners of his mouth. He is bloated. You can see like the impression of that football shaped like goblin head pressed against his belly. He has 2 entire dead goblins inside of him.
As a reminder, if he needs to make any constitution checks versus to digesting, he has advantage on those.
But he doesn't need to. That's
Damn.
a free action to do this. He is just like almost catatonic now. And you would imagine you've probably utilized the help of Muggle Buckminster to its fullest. He's like barely moving.
You did a really good job there, Mucklebuckminster.
You can see the mouth opened, but through the kind of space of these goblins, you just hear this. And it sounds very satisfying.
We
We'll
think we
take
should
care of the rest.
move forward before Red Guy have chance to prepare. He would have heard us beat up his friends. If we wait too long, he gonna be really ready instead of just a little ready.
Yeah, and that toad speaker might be there with him telling him that we're coming.
I think he's still here somewhere.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I cast something like Zone of Truth, would I be able to sense whether or not there's a creature within that range that succeeds or fails?
Ooh, that's a
that's
really cool idea. Give me 1 second here. We're getting into some nitty gritty. Zone of Truth. Okay.
Really quick.
It says you know whether
You
each
will
crea-
know
you
if
will
a
know.
creature fails or succeeds.
Incredible.
Awesome. Ralph, in a bit of frustration, is going to go to the middle of that space and cast Zone of Truth and be like, "You can't hide from me!"
Yes, I can.
That's a D10.
Wait, does that have to be a question?
No, because I'm just casting the zone. By
Oh, I
being
see.
in it, you need to make that check, and I know whether or not they succeed or fail.
With a 13 on the dice,
They fail.
this is a 9. So you say you can't hide from me,
Mm-hmm.
and from the stone you hear, yes I can.
I'm gonna whip my head
Well
towards the
done,
stone
Matt.
and just be like, he's in the wall.
Not the wall. He has
Melded into
melded
stone.
into
Yeah,
the
that's-
floor.
Yeah.
As Nora's like tapping each and every floor tile.
You're still like 5 tiles away. It would take you like several hours probably. to
Once
find
she
it.
hears it, she just starts like kind of speeding up a little bit. Like, which one? Which one are
And as you get
we can
over
help
the
yank
one,
you out?
over the one that it is, you're kind of like touching this, still in the zone of truth, still having failed their ability. They just say, Now you can't.
Could we convince you
We
to
can
come
try.
out now that we know that you're in there if we promise not to immediately kill you?
I mean, probably.
Will you come out and we won't kill you right away?
Tonki is regular size at this point, and she's like, see me not even big anymore.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Which one of us?
Thule.
Yeah, okay.
The
Hell
advantage
yeah.
comes from Tonki saying, I'm not even big anymore.
I mean, listen, I'm a lot less intimidating
Oh.
I know we have the
mechanically when
right
I'm not
people
big.
making the persuasion checks.
22.
Nice.
With the 22, there is a long pause, and they just say, what if I just stay here and you all leave instead? That could work out.
Do you promise not to do anything cruel or unnatural to the toads ever again, and instead,
There's a guy named Yuffle.
go plant native wildflowers in the area and repopulate the nature here?
That seems excessive.
Make another persuasion check.
Can Tonki say, or else to give him advantage.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Go become fucking Gobby Appleseed. I don't know if it's gonna work. That's a 15.
I don't want to.
Well, will you at least not hurt the toads?
I guess.
Or us.
I'm just going to run away when you leave.
Don't
Ralph,
hurt Kenku either.
I'm probably gonna like stand over the floor that we've been talking at.
Be nicer in general, and we won't force you to come out.
You came into our house and killed a whole bunch of us.
Well, to be fair,
toads.
we're kind of on a quest from nature itself because you've been corrupting and otherwise being quite cruel to the toad population and the natural balance as well, just
Right.
in general. Also, I think your leader is infernally corrupted, generally speaking.
And by nature, he means she who's still trying.
Okay.
Rob's gonna look down at the floor and is like,
So it's not
Listen.
personal.
as long as you don't stab us in the back. Also, believe it or not, we're here to reset the scales. You can either choose to go with the new order, or eventually fate will come for you.
I mean, that's
Oh.
basically exactly what Jasper said.
All right.
That was pretty dark.
Jasper.
Okay. Me heard enough. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Me not heard enough.
No, Jasper is fire-based, correct?
Well, I think he's goblin based.
Damn.
All right.
Oh, we don't know yet. We haven't met him. Can I loot the room?
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check. I will say, actually, as a group, you have done
Oh,
a
okay.
good amount of perceiving and investigating.
We found floor guy.
You did find floor guy, which is
Well,
actually
they
quite
looked
hard
for
to find.
Froy. I was wondering if there was like anything worth taking from the room itself.
Some bones in that.
There's half a
cage
headdress.
there.
In this room, if any of you, well, the armor itself is kind of small. There is some hempen rope that has kind of been woven together with jungle vines. There are bits of like wood, bone, and cloth that have kind of formed into these little charms that hang in the air here. But outside of that, there's not a whole lot. There's almost no wealth here whatsoever.
I'll take the Mire Claw charms. And how much rope?
In total, you'd probably find close to 60 feet of rope, kind of in usually about 10-foot segments.
Okay.
Tonki's like champing at the bit. She's like, come on, if we don't go now, he gonna be able to set up traps and stuff.
The goblins have any weapons that were still usable?
They're like these little, very primitive-looking like spears, and when they threw them, they would kind of break and become almost barbed in that way. They're not super usable. I would say, I believe there's 2 that are still not broken, which you can pick up. It
Okay.
is, it's a D6 damage.
As Ralph goes down, before she goes down the staircase to join Tonki, she'll point her hammer at the floor and be like, "Whenever you leave there, leave the toad alone, or else he will eat you." And then she'll go down the stairs and join Tonki.
Okay. They don't respond to you, but you go join Tonki at the top of the steps. The stairs themselves descend down and down and down into the darkness. You can see a place where the stones are just kind of broken, and it just falls away into the dark after that. Tonki has told you that there is ground there. They can see. You can't see 120 feet into the dark,
I
correct?
can't, no.
Yeah.
But I can cast a cantrip worth of light.
Stone rune. It makes me eyes very good.
Yeah.
I have a pet rock.
Is there like a piece of like rock and rubble that could be thrown down?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
If no one joins us for a couple minutes, she's going to cast light on the stone and just toss it forward.
Okay. Let me get you a visual perspective.
Damn. Should we cut to break?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Why not? Why don't we? Because
cool.
this is a perfect place to take
You
a
know?
break. Cut to break. I will swap out our encounter maps. There will be a countdown on your screen, and we will be back at the end of it. We'll see you then. Us through the break if you did. If not, welcome to D&D. You are a part of it now. And when we left off, this group had defeated a group of elite goblin guards on the way to facing Jasper the Red, a perhaps infernally enabled goblin with some fire powers. You made your way beyond the room with Tonki leading the way, Ralph close behind. You now stand at the top of a huge collapsed staircase, and you can gaze down into the darkness. There is water that runs by you. There is bits of mud that kind of drop down from the ceiling overhead. Tonki, what you look down at is just mud, like a ground of mud. Right at the very base where the stairs have collapsed, you can see what looks like kind of rubble. That's probably difficult terrain. What are you all doing?
Is there anything I can tie my magic rope to so that people can climb down?
There is these kind of jagged bits of rock that kind of protrude out from the broken bits of stone that the staircase is built into. You could definitely do that.
Jagged, like sharp?
Some of them are, but you can definitely find a place where like they're not sharp. You can find a place that's good to secure the rope to.
Okay, so I'm going to start doing that, and the keyword I believe is gravel. So I'm going to like put it around and then be like, gravel, and it whoops together, and now we have a rope.
Absolutely. You tie this together, it magically just rejoins itself, and you toss it off the side. This is a 60-foot long rope.
I believe so. It's either 50 or 60.
It goes down and down and down, and it stops 10 feet shy of the very bottom of this space.
Okay, everyone.
I grab a 10-foot section of the rope that I also have, and I'll use Mage Hand to tie it to the end.
Okay. Remember, you go to the very end of this, you have to lay down on your chest to like reach down with the very end of your mage hand, which is 60 feet.
I think mine is actually longer. It is 60 feet. Yeah.
So you like
Kinda
you're laying
not
on the
to
ground,
use.
you can just barely reach
What kind of
down,
knot do you use?
but you're able to. It's important.
Guidance.
Hold on. Now I have to think about this.
Wait, actually?
A guiding knot.
Yeah.
What kind of knot?
Do I need to think about this, Joe? Okay, good.
So you secure this rope.
And then Tonki's going to turn to the group and say, me go down first and be ready to catch if you fall. And then she just...
Sure. Do you have a climb speed?
I do
There
now!
you go. You just climb down.
Thank
You
you,
watch
Joe.
Tonki very capably make their way down this rope.
Wait, did she climb down the rope or climb down the sides? Because it would be hilarious if she made the rope
Can I
and then climbed down the sides.
Yeah, you absolutely
Okay,
can.
that's what I do.
With
then.
this climb speed, you
Did y'all
can
just-
easily...
Did she
easily,
just touch
but-
the rope and then climb down the...
No,
Me
that would be weird.
need a rope!
It's fine.
She's doing... I can't think of any rock climbing terms right now, but she's doing those.
Yeah.
All of them.
She's doing the climb.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There are
And
rock
then she's
moves.
going to
Activate.
stand and just be ready to catch anybody who falls.
Okay.
Um,
When you get to the bottom, Tonki, excuse me, it's humid down here. You
Perfect.
stand in probably like 6 or 7 inches of mud. It's not quite difficult terrain, but right on the verge. It smells kind of moldy and mildewy down here. And you stand, you wait for everybody else. Who goes next?
I'll go next.
You have an athletics, you have a climb speed.
No, I do not.
Make an athletics check to climb down this rope. 60 feet of rope.
Thing like this.
Do I... Just flat?
Flat. Athletics.
11.
With an 11, you swing down this rope. And Grimmy, as you look down, for a small goblin like you, this is almost twice as long. And so it is like this moment of vertigo. And
Oh.
you begin to inch down, but you go slow and your muscles begin to build with lactic acid. They burn. and your little fingers cannot hang on. From 30 feet up, you slip. And you begin to fall. I would say make an athletics check to catch Grimgob.
Ooh, yum. That's a 27.
That is a 27.
Whoa!
You do catch Grimgob. Grimgob, you accelerate for 30 feet down this space. And when you catch Grimgob, it is like catching kind of like a rock. So, Tonki, you take Grimgob to the chest. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Grimgob, you only take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as
1 point for every
Tonki really
10
takes the
pounds
brunt of this
Grimgob.
blow. You are almost knocked off your feet and into the mud, but you just slide in this mud maybe 2 or 3 feet back.
Nora's just gone through and is like, guidance. Guidance.
I give him a little kiss on the head before
Can I guidance myself?
Absolutely.
You can, but you can only maintain one at a time.
Correct.
That's it.
So you take it off
Guidance.
every time.
Next. Well, whoever's next. Who's
Yeah.
next?
Why couldn't she help me?
I'll go.
I did, actually. You just
Actually,
didn't
yeah.
use it.
Oh, did you guidance me?
Guidance, too.
Oh, I
She said
missed it. I'm sorry.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
Oh.
You were.
Ooh, that's tough. Good luck, guys.
Who's next?
Tonki gives Grimgob a little kiss on the head and puts him down.
If no one else
Thanks.
moves to go, then Ralph will just go.
All right, Ralph,
All
make
right.
an athletics check.
Oh, sure.
With
We
guidance.
go next.
Um,
I'm squishier.
so I also want to help, and whoever's going next, I'm just going to adjust density because I realized I could have done that. For myself.
Damn.
But basically,
Guidance, could've adjusted. Dancing.
Ralph, as you
it
swing
makes the
down,
muscles denser, so you'll have advantage on strength saving throws
Saving throws.
and checks.
I think that's it.
Strength checks and saving throws.
Yeah.
Because it's similar to what Rage or Giant Smite does.
Oh, hell yeah. And I think I have just the strength check. Yeah.
Why'd I do that for myself?
Oh, yeah.
Must
Okay.
have damage. You just wanted to
Dirty
fall into
20.
your wife's
with a
arms.
dirty 20, you grab onto this rope and you find it shockingly easy. Even in all your armor, you can rappel down the side of this very capably. For what it's worth, you guys all took the time to secure this rope, throw it down, the Tonki climbed. The Grimgob just kind of leapt off the edge. Ralph is the first person to make use of this rope. Really just kind of rappelling down. Ralph, you reached the bottom successfully. Nora and Thule, the two of you are now up at the top of the staircase.
Adjust density.
Alright.
Maybe we need to
Too
make a
big to
parachute for you.
fail.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You got swole.
You shouldn't say that out loud.
What'd you say?
You said something
intentional.
terrible. No, say it
Okay.
again.
Advantage.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
And guidance.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
I
forget that
think I
D4.
need it, but-
Yeah, and use all the things that I neglected to use.
Learn from his
Learn
mistake.
from my mistakes.
And it's what? Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Athletics.
22.
With a 22, you also just rappel down this, no problem, very easy
I
for
spent
you.
time on a ship.
Nora, it's just you.
I've been rolling like dog shit. So guidance.
If I
Against
got a
destiny.
rope,
Thank
I could
God.
climb it. At will.
Infinite. Carried a 1.
15.
With a 15, Nora,
Imagine you're like,
you're the last person to go down. And so there's nobody to spot you. There's nobody to watch you. There is some innate anxiety. So all of you watch as Nora takes her time.
I'm ready to.
You are ready, but you are not.
it's
yet.
okay, Nora.
Just
Take your
barely.
time.
It's just really tall and high.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like
Just pretend like you climbed a tree.
It is
Just like
frightening, Nora.
Puff.
You are descending into the darkness using only your rope, but you can hear your friends' voices, and that does provide some comfort. And with a little bit of time,
and anxiety.
you make your way down.
I'm gonna leave the rope there so that we can go back up later.
You all now find yourselves in the mud. All around you, you are now in this natural stone cavern. There are places immediately around you where you can still see signs of ruins that seem to be almost like the remnants of this staircase. Looking around otherwise, though, it is just mud and rubble and rock.
I see a pile of shiny things on the map.
Yeah.
Are those? Ralph would kind of come around the corner if she sees them. She'll try to take a better look at them.
Okay, so you're talking about right in the
Right
middle,
here?
right there?
Yeah.
As you round the corner, you can see on this stone there is a cluster of these purple toadstools. Very flat, almost like they look like little almost rubber caps that kind of dot and coat this stone. They fill both that side and the side on the far part of what is almost like a doorway or a passage through this space. And you can see that opens up into sort of like a tunnel that goes off to the left and right in front of you.
Okay. Have you ever seen these mushrooms before?
Make a nature check.
May I also make that check?
Make a nature
I
check.
think I would also just point them out to Tuli because
I was
I
gonna say,
feel like
ours
Tuli has a
Tuli's
better
probably
chance
a
of.
Let us all nature checks.
Oh,
You not need nature check.
dang.
We have -2 modifier.
Surprisingly high. For no reason. I rolled an 18.
Not bad.
Nice.
11.
An 11.
20.
Oh, wow.
4.
There it is.
Let's get our wilderness explorer on this.
Mhm.
With a 24, as you look out on this space, you can see that the toadstools that you're looking at. Give me 1 second. I didn't move it over into this document. It's my old one. These are called bog burster mushrooms. They typically grow around sort of like muddy conditions. They don't do well in light, and so natural to find them in caverns and sort of at the entrance of the Underdark. They don't typically grow too far down, as they do require certain amounts of air. Air is very important to them, and passing nearby, any passage of air does cause them to release spores. These spores are poisonous. Even more importantly, they're highly flammable.
Oh, uh-oh. Those are very dangerous, especially given the particular instance that we find them in.
I would say with that check, you know that the spores themselves almost are produced like a spray of resin, and so very hard to remove. They're not something that you want to come into contact with, especially not in a flammable area.
So they're basically like that sterno fluid.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like natural sterno fluid. Napalm
Yeah.
is actually very similar to this stuff.
Napalm as well, yes.
So should we,
Stay away from it.
Give us the
right?
full.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, so, who needs to breathe?
All of us, Tuli.
Okay, so, breathing is going to be bad because these respond to air. So a strong gust of wind will spread the spores, which are highly flammable and will stick to you.
We go around that way then?
We
She's
should
pointing this way.
attempt to avoid them, but also, they will explode in fiery bursts, if the spores are ignited. And we're dealing with someone who
No fire spells.
is, infernally gifted with fire, probably through some, magical gauntlets.
Okay, so we might want to.
So we might want to prepare, because these are also probably traps that are set here. Or just happenstance luck that this
Be able to
particular
absorb
type of
elements,
mushroom has
At
grown.
least once.
That'll be helpful once.
Yeah.
Alright, so it sounds like we should not try to go that way. We should go around. Looks like we can go. Do I have dark vision? I forget.
As a
Yeah.
goblin, you should.
Alright,
From up there,
looks
would
like
we have
can-
seen like the lay of the land? Or Talkie
You
would have
could see
surely.
like the sort of base of this all the way out to where those kind of mushrooms are. Past that, it's kind of dark, and so as you get down to the bottom, you can see through that space. You can see the cavern goes off and to the left.
But she would know, for example, that we could get around this way.
And you also,
can see
I don't know
this.
if you could see, but there is a
Oh.
passageway
There's a
here.
few passages.
Given my role on the mushrooms, would I be able to tell, have these been naturally cultivated here, or did someone intentionally set these as like defensive mechanisms?
They've been grown here, but they're all relatively young, and so probably relatively recently they've been cultivated.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be like unnatural to find them here either. But these are certainly here on purpose.
Yeah, because this seems more intentional than just like these happen to be in the cave. These are set up like in a defensive manner, right? So I would kind of, you know,
Can we
Can we sort
pre-ignite
in?
them?
yeah, as we're sorting, you know.
Pre-ignite?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that means
we-
set them on fire?
Yeah.
We not know how big the blast's gonna be, and we still not know whether we've been noticed.
I like that idea, but it'll probably make a lot of noise.
All right.
Which way are you
Anyway.
going?
We should keep an eye out for them, though.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Maybe
So
if they're ahead of our path or near.
And any other interesting mushrooms or rocks or insects? This was a defensive measure, so they might have other things.
That's a good point. Tactically, though, if we enter the. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm laughing at him who's creeping up. Hey, Grimmy!
Wait for the rest of us.
Hey, there's some more interesting mushrooms over there too.
For those of you who
Looking at
can't
this,
see, Vincent is just playing with his toys.
looking at that little arch, does Tonky think she can fit through? I can't see. but
Make an investigation check.
Okay,
You can
good.
fit through.
All right.
I can fit through,
Make an
but
investigation check because you are checking it out.
Sorry, what were you saying?
13.
It's
With a 13, you can certainly fit through.
It's probably a silly idea.
What's the idea?
Well, just thought maybe if there are those mushrooms present near Jasper, we could set it off before we get close to it. That way, if they burn off before we enter his space, maybe it'll take him with them.
I don't think that'll work.
They mentioned that Jasper was like could be lit on fire, right?
He doesn't burn.
Yeah.
Well, if the mushrooms at least burn off, that means that's one less obstacle for us in the battlefield.
that's
Hey, what
what I
if
was
we
thinking.
try get him follow us back upstairs into other room?
Why would he follow us?
Hmm. If me say, "Hey, over here."
I think that might be like calling out the ambush.
Me not
That
wanna
could
take
work.
this to suggest.
I could go ask him if he wants to go upstairs.
That is also like calling out the ambush.
Somehow I feel like this is as meaningful of a tactic right now as like stealing his pants and running away with them.
We've done that before. It's real fun.
That would be really funny, bro.
At any rate, me not think
Lowbrow,
we should
but
stand
funny.
right here next to these things. If he know we're here, he might just throw fire and set it off. Maybe we walk that way? And she points toward the arch.
Yeah, probably a good idea. And you said you found other mushrooms?
Yeah, they look different though.
Ralph
Do they
is
look
gonna
different?
They do.
Yeah, they look different though.
investigate
like?
I'm going
The
to
ra-
investigate
I'm gonna
the
look
other
at
mushrooms.
the arch and being like, if this area is trapped, this area is probably also trapped because it's two direct paths to the same place.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Thank God.
Um,
Definitely my strength. Definitely
Can I also
something
make
that I am
investigation
good
check?
at.
Yes, you can.
I point out the mushrooms.
Okay, so you
but
make an
I,
nature check on the mushrooms.
I will check for
I don't think I have the-
a trap as well
Sure.
because I know how to
Me too.
investigate things.
Hell,
And this is the archway that Tonki had just pointed out.
Yeah, 11.
22.
With a 22, you are looking at something that is called a puff shroom.
Puff shrooms.
Not named after the cute cat that Nora is always walking around with. These typically explode in these like cones of these very puffy floating spores that are a little bit dangerous in and of themselves. They kind of poison you as you breathe them in, but more dangerous is that they blind you. They get into your eyes, and the way that they kind of bind to the membrane makes them very hard to remove.
So with the other ones, if the others were lit up, would these potentially react from like nearby fire?
They're far
mushroom
enough away
chain
that they
reaction.
probably will not chain react.
Okay.
22
so they're
trap
reactive
check.
to fire. Are they also reactive to air?
They're not as direct.
These ones are reactive to air as
Oh,
well. If you go by them, you can trigger
Yes.
So this is also probably not a good way to go. Maybe we
No,
try the other
I
way.
would
Grimgoblin,
imagine
you-
that most of these are going to be trapped in such a way.
And as Thule says that, Grimgob, as you investigate this archway, you can see nearly invisible somebody has run a little gut string line at ankle height.
I do this, and it's at your knees.
Probably not this. Maybe something.
Oh, wait.
You can see that line goes up and up and up. It kind of goes around a rock and then up into the ceiling to where there is a spring-loaded sort of bundle of fibrous material, almost like a net maybe.
I thought I
Spider?
saw another path that way.
Yeah,
Maybe we should try that one further in.
that's a good idea.
And I think we should probably advance relatively slowly.
Bet there are probably secret ways to get through that only Jasper knows.
I'm sure. But Jasper's not here.
Well,
But
he is here
the
somewhere.
spots that
But
he
he
goes through are still here.
You think
I'm
you
gonna-
can find them?
Maybe?
I'll check the other passage. you
Yeah,
mentioned.
Nora
Not
is also
hurt to
like
look.
walking along.
Okay.
I want to make
Like us.
investigation checks on the way to continue to check for traps.
Yeah.
I'm just very slowly walking behind
Okay.
Grimgrob, like
You-
looking at
Then we
every
make
place.
a-
I
Nora is
put
helping.
them, But
Ah, thank you.
So which one are you going to first?
I think we'll go like this way
Okay.
because this is the only other way.
Make another investigation
Okay.
check as
Do
you
you
make
want-
your way over there.
What's yours like?
I'm going to
Plus
passively
6.
follow
it's the
the
same.
group.
Oh, then let's
but
both
I'm
roll.
going to be looking for
You sure?
secret passageways.
Okay.
How are you helping?
Similar
helping
to
or
the
guiding
crack
thing?
that led us to
I'm
the
helping
Overseer
along.
ruins
Okay.
before, because we're now entering kind of deeper, so
19.
going closer to the Underdark,
Huh?
closer to probably the city proper.
I got a 10.
With a 6?
Yeah.
Damn.
I did not roll
With
well.
a 19. As you move along to this next passageway, you can see that there is a place where the mud has kind of slopped away and created like a little divot in this ground. Hard to see, but you imagine that there is maybe like a pit that is beneath a very stretched taut cloth or a very thin piece of wood.
you'll want to avoid this right here. I think there's a pit trap.
And inside from beneath, you can hear
Oh, I think there's a toad in there.
Frog trap?
I forget if
Do you
it's
think they just
our
eat you
8
and then
hours.
you get dissolved? Like our goblin adversaries were just dissolved?
as you look at the size of this kind of space, that could certainly be the case.
Do you want to see if he wants to come out of the pit?
It would take another 10 minutes
Oh,
to
we don't have
cast
10
the
minutes.
ritual, I think.
We can always come back.
Yeah, on the way back.
Alright.
But having seen this, you can see that there is a sort of like 5 foot, almost like 3 foot space on the side that you could shimmy along to bypass that gap.
Where, and this is along this way?
Yeah, right through that space right there.
This space.
And to the right.
This space.
Yes.
Great.
And going past that, for you, Grimgob, it's like a perfect little goblin-sized path for
I
you.
comfortably walk by.
The rest of you, especially Tonki, need to kind of like turn sideways and shimmy along. But you can make your way into this kind of little passageway. You can see there is a place where a number of spears, often into the right-hand corner, have kind of erupted out from the mud and are now skewering elements of what look like a dried up, some kind of a smaller mammal, just skeleton and kind of fur hanging across it, but some kind of a trap that has been set off in that corner as well. And so certainly there are more things here.
All right, continue forward, eyes peeled, I guess.
But you creep along, and why doesn't everybody make a stealth check?
Hate that.
Mm.
I just rolled double 4s.
Nice.
Aw, I rolled a 19 and a 4.
I also rolled a 4.
No! 4 buddies!
No,
Yeah!
initiative.
13.
Guys!
So,
I'm sorry. The dice say nay.
I mean,
not
mine
even
doesn't even matter.
as a group, you
Sorry, bud.
sneak along these tunnels. You are the definition of silence.
Oh,
We
yeah.
sneak in the same way that goblins hide.
You set off no traps. As you make your way through, very carefully, keeping your eyes peeled, Tula, you see no gaps in the stone, though you do see a very large archway ahead. And as you kind of gather as a group up into this archway, you peek out and you can see a huge chamber that is just a thick, muddy pit. And when you take your first step in, whoever's leading the way, you sink all the way down to your shin.
Oh,
If it's
yeah.
Grimgob, all the way down to your knee. It's deep. This is all difficult terrain.
I think I'm stuck.
Tonki would help unstick anybody by just lifting them up by their armpit.
Just lift them up.
Okay.
Hopefully your shoes down.
I have sandals.
You can see Tonki with your exceptional dark vision through the columns of stone. Up on a bundle of rocks, there is a pile that look like chests, barrels, crates. You can see the glint of gold coming from here. There is treasure in this room.
She's just gonna very quietly whisper, "There's treasure in this room."
What are you all doing?
Do I see this within? It's within 30.
Yes,
Whatever.
you do. You certainly see those two big rocks that are stacked with these mushrooms. These mushrooms, a familiar species to you. These are bogburster mushrooms.
And do I see this?
Yes,
It's like a blue cap.
those ones are a different species, one that you have not seen yet.
Okay.
Are we aware of the fact that we failed our stealth check?
Who said we
didn't see
failed our
it.
stealth check?
We got
we were-
fours.
But we were
Say.
told that we
You
were.
are now
Dino
standing
us,
here.
don't
Hey guys, I see more bog bursters up ahead. I think I see over there, and then I see that, and I point over to this blue cap thing.
This Tuli, this is known as the big one.
Oh, the big
These
one.
mushrooms explode with enough force to you've heard of like horses stepping on these, and then there's no more horses. They are incredibly explosive,
Oh, you'd like those, Grimgob.
and they have quite a radius to them as well.
But also very, very dangerous, and we should not be standing this close. Really.
We go for it then.
Hey, should we pre-blast it?
Well, if you pre-blast it, you'd probably cave in this area
Oh, that's
at the
bad.
very least,
Were we
and kill all of us.
cognizant of how loud we were being?
You guys are sneaking, you're
Great.
being quiet.
Okay.
All we have
That's
is
the
what
answer.
Joe has told us.
That's
which
the
is
answer,
that
great.
We are the definition of stealth.
We are the definition of stealth. Great.
Do I know a
Mhm.
way to safely, not disable, but like,
I wish to disarm the mushroom.
How long does the
Basically.
harvest the
How long
mushroom,
does the
I guess?
bogbuster burn for?
That would be a survival check to try to harvest one of them, and you
High
run the
DC.
normal risk that you would run with trying to harvest something potentially explosive.
Yeah, my survival's not as great.
You might want to gather your whole group around for emotional support
If
before.
I
you-
see him
starting to do that, I will be backing away.
Okay.
Guidance,
Wait.
guidance, but
I'm not
also
trying to do that.
guidance, but also with your 23. Did you know how long the bogbuster burns for?
Like, if you were to use it as like a fuel source,
Like if we were to light it,
If it's like how long the fire lasted.
yeah, would we just create a wall of fire that lasted for a bunch of minutes?
I would say you probably know that it would take about a minute to burn down.
Okay.
Oh, it probably would die down after about a minute or so.
But for the duration, that's difficult terrain and it's on fire.
How?
I just thought maybe we could burn it off before it hurts us.
I think I like that idea.
Yeah,
How-
but if it burns for a whole minute, then
Either-
we're not going to be sneaky no more.
Wow.
How sure are we that the big ones will actually cause a
Well,
catastrophic failure of the walls?
I haven't seen it explode, but I've heard of people using it to blow up horses and accidentally blowing up more than the horse.
So what's the blast radius?
Fully cultivated?
Uncultivated in its natural form, which is the only thing that you've heard about, 20 feet.
Well, in the wild, they can have a blast radius up to about 20 feet or so.
Is this
Um,
a 20-footer?
Oh, this is probably even like more well maintained than one that would grow naturally unless it was in ideal
This is
environment.
Slightly, but it's
I'm-
big. It's quite big.
All right,
Well-
back up, everyone.
I'm
Can
just
I
gonna
make
put
an
it out
insight check to
Quite
see if I understand how,
I
whether
would say.
we are likely to have been heard by now?
I mean, you don't really need
know.
an insight check. It's up to you whether or not you want to feel that way.
This is probably a big to big medium boom.
Back up, everyone.
I'm gonna throw this out there. If I were someone who could wield fire and had a choke point full of dangerous mushrooms, I would be just staring at that choke point, waiting for someone to come around and then strike the dangerous mushrooms.
That's why I thought maybe if we burn it off,
Yeah.
we at least disarm it before
Yeah.
it
But
hurts us.
What if he can control fire?
Well,
then
we're
we give
still
him a lot of fire.
But then we're still in trouble, either way.
Yeah, at least it will be exploded before we get there.
We
Alright.
want to be in less trouble, not more trouble.
I've corralled the group,
Mhm.
to here.
Sure.
Away from the blast, because we were in the blaster. Alright.
Sure.
Does that feel safe?
None of this feels
Do we have
safe.
a leading plan? Because
I mean, that's
I
super.
have a plan if no one else
You're
had a lead
creating a
plan.
big
Really
explosion in a
close.
cave under mud.
What's your plan?
Alright. I like the burning off the bog bursts here. I can light it up. We'll have to wait a minute. But honestly, he probably knows we're coming. You guys are pretty loud.
Me not like this plan. Me just put it out there.
What do you want to do instead?
Just go forward. Fight him over there instead of over here.
So rush in?
Yeah.
Okay. But if we rush in, the bog bursters will probably stick on us and we will be
I like that.
very
plan.
flammable.
Oh,
All of us will be flammable. And if any of us don't rush in, we'll probably be exploded by the big one.
Well, if you try to blow it up before, you'll probably cave in this
Oh,
area.
I
And-
don't mean the big one. I
probably
just mean
crush us.
bog bursters.
Oh, how are you going to do that?
Fireball.
Okay. And
The bog busters seem to be far enough away that there should be
once
bog.
that happens, what do you think that someone who sees that would do if they were trying to defend their area?
That what me say.
Listen, guys, I'm just gonna put it out there. That's a choke point.
Mm-hmm.
He probably knows we're coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And also, it's going to be deep enough where we can't move quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We can't rush in.
Okay,
It's
so you
a
agree
really
that he
good
knows
strategy.
we're coming, right? So should
Oh,
we just
yeah,
get rid of
that's
the
what I
trap
said
now?
at the beginning.
So
Well, yeah, but I think it's going to be very difficult, and if you
Yeah.
blow it up, you're going to cave in the area that we need to go through.
Are
Well,
you sure?
well,
Almost certainly.
sorry, two things. Bog bursts. Definitely blow those up, right?
Or at least just
Yes.
disarm them in some
Okay.
way. Yeah.
Big one.
Don't touch.
Don't blow that one up. Okay, because he could just blow it up and we'll be trapped in there.
Mhm.
And if we're not all in there, he might be fighting only half of us.
Mhm.
It's true.
So I say we just blow it up now and risk. And if it's caved in, we'll just clear it.
Me trust you, Grimmy.
Or we can. I can't fly.
I think. Fire away. Guidance.
We're on board with that plan.
I'm pro
We blow up.
pre-blow up.
Pre-blow.
It's better that we do it and deal with the consequences than he do it and get us on our back.
Bless. Bless.
I still don't feel good about this.
So wait, what's your plan?
I don't know yet.
Sure.
Do you need time to think about it before you're on board?
With fire. Normal.
Well,
Bless.
I don't know how much time we really have.
We don't really have much time.
I just
We
think.
think we already out of time.
We. Fire.
All right. I think I can see
You can.
that one from here, so
Okay.
I'm gonna firebolt that.
Okay. So,
I
And
would
just see
be
what happens.
not that close to the big one.
You are guidance and
there is
stuff.
a.
No,
which
you are
then
blessed. You are
blows
not
that
guidance. You
one
are
up as
blessed.
well.
I cannot do both.
The entire archway just explodes as these mushrooms go off, almost
Bless.
like fireworks. There is just a rancid alchemical sludge that just bursts across this space. If there was a creature here coated in this, you imagine they'd be taking fire damage and poison damage. There is light. And as it goes off and as this explodes, none of you take any damage, and it's not wide enough of a range to catch the big one.
All right.
But the fire burns in that space. And
Alright.
at the end of that, there is a figure dark within this flames.
Mhm.
And they say, "Welcome to my hells now."
Mhm.
And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
And Jasper will be getting a surprise round.
You know, That all tracks.
He's just waiting for his cool.
It was a very good plan, but he was listening to the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Oh no.
Oh, we
Oh,
know.
no.
The players knew.
Yeah.
Oh no.
forget.
A natural 20.
God damn it.
Hey,
How
Does
does
that
that
mean you're
work?
not surprised?
healers at
Wow,
the
we're
top.
just like, I knew it.
Oh, he's there now. Oh no.
You just have conviction.
I saw through your plan.
Yeah.
Invisible. Oh.
Invisible.
So, anybody natural 20?
Yeah.
All right. We love to see
With
that.
a total of 19.
Very nice for that's super good for Ralph. Anybody 25 to 20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, not bad for Thule. All right, 20 to 15.
19. Oh wait, dirty 20. Sorry.
Dirty 20.
Who has
Okay.
higher next to it?
I'm just gonna go Thule then Grim because I wrote it in pen. 17 is going
think
to
I
be Jasper and the Toad, and then 15 to 10.
12.
12 for Tonky.
It's fine.
10 to 15. Sorry, 10 to 5.
9 again.
9 for Nora. And then, oh, that's everybody. Look at that.
Yeah.
So, Ralph is starting us off with a natural 20 after the surprise round. Then Thule with a 20. Grimgob also with a 20. Then Jasper and the Toad at 17. Tonky at 12. And then Nora at 9.
Jasper and the Toad, y'all hear that?
Jasper and the
Name of
Toad.
my new metal band.
So, Jasper is going to hop off this rock. And they're just going to run forward. You all hear little invisible feet as they rush up. And suddenly, they just become fully material in this space.
Oh,
No
hello.
longer just this kind of shadow in the fire. They hold in one hand a branding iron. And they take this and they swing it in like an upwards cut straight at you, Nora. Nora does a 21 hit.
Yes.
All right. This branding iron hits you right in the chin.
Oh,
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage
okay.
plus 2 points of fire damage. And this infernal brand just on the underside of your chin and continues to burn.
Ouch.
You imagine as long as this continues to burn, they will have advantage on attacks against you.
I have fire resistance.
That
so
is
that's-
fantastic.
It's just halved, right?
As half for the fire damage, which is that 1d6. The 2d6 plus 3 is bludgeoning damage.
Yep. I
So-
just wanted to make sure that there wasn't any shenanigans that made this override the
There is not.
resistance.
And they will hit you again.
Magic fire.
Oh,
That is a
Goodbye, all.
natural 20.
silvery
cut.
barbs.
Very nice.
There goes my final level 1 spell slot. Worth it.
9.
That does not hit.
They swing and you cast silvery barbs and they just whoa, straight overhead, missing badly with that second blast. Then, as a bonus action, they are going to use Devil's Step as they turn and say goodbye. And they just explode in a burst of flame. And that is going to deal 1d6 fire damage to
Advantage.
the 3 of you.
3 of
10,
who?
15, 20. And Grimgob. Jasper appears directly next to you.
Twins.
Oh, thank you.
Me and
For Tonky and the twins, you are all taking 1 point of fire damage.
Half is 0.
Halved to 0, I think, to some of you. So very little as they just disappear and reappear here. As they reappear at the edge of this cave, they kind of rise up, and Grimgob, they stand several inches taller than you.
Hey.
They seem to be even stronger in this space. But that is their turn.
Can I see him?
You can see them.
Okay, I would like to have him make a wisdom save DC 12.
Is this a
at the end.
reaction?
This is my reaction.
Okay. Wisdom save DC 12.
Yeah.
That is going to be an 8.
Okay, so because the save failed, this is the stone rune. The creature is charmed by me for 1 minute. While charmed this way, he has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor.
He is going to use one of his legendary resistances to succeed
This
on
is our
that.
first
test.
bossy boss fight.
But that is
boss.
1 of their legendary resistances
That's
gone.
the potential.
As
level
you
up.
see them, you can see it is like you strike fear into their heart and they freeze for just a moment and they shake their head. They look at you, Tonki, and they say, I sacrificed for this power. You will not stop me. Their skin begins to kind of smolder from underneath. Anything else, Tonki? Oh, sorry, that was
No, that
your
was my
reaction.
reaction.
That brings us into initiative, Ralph.
All right. So I cannot see him right now due to me being short.
He's about 15 foot away, so you only need to walk 10 feet to be in base contact.
All right, and this area is not the deep mud. The
Correct.
deep
You
mud's
are
over
right
here.
on the edge of that difficult terrain. Past that archway is difficult terrain.
All right.
If you want flanking, you can go here.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably.
I can
Yeah,
help
go
flank with
flank
my
me.
stick.
Go flank. And then I will use my final second level slot to recast the bonkin stick.
Ooh!
The holy bonkin stick, wherever that has gone. Yes.
Where do you
the
want
holy
it?
pumpkin stick of
I got
Alberon.
Where do you want it?
Yes,
You want
there we
it-
go.
I had trouble getting that one out.
Yeah,
of the
just actually put him. Yeah, put that on that side. I don't know if he's gonna go bouncing between us. That's a better spot for us. That's my bonus action. I'm also going to bonk him
Okay,
with
make
that
your
holy
attack roll.
bonking stick that I
You
definitely
cast
remember with the name of Spirit of
holy
Weapon.
weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Found it.
No, holy bonkin
I
stick.
feel
I
like
like holy
Tonki
bonkin
named
stick.
it, and you just never had the heart to change it.
24.
24 is a
Very
hit.
nice.
I didn't expect a hit, so I didn't take the D8 out.
Hey, nobody expects the holy bonkin stick.
Ooh, almost max damage. 11 points of of holy bonkin damage.
It's the full amount that you'd expect.
Some good heckin' bonkin'.
All right,
Actually,
11
no, it's
points
force
of
damage. Sorry, I always think it's holy damage because it's all the
No
spiritual
worries,
weapon. but
and it
it's
still
force
does the full
damage.
amount that you'd expect.
Okay, so with that, he is now damaged. And I shall toll the dead. Basil will make eye contact with him and just be and basically, you know what? I'm not going to say anything because my brain has short circuited.
No problem. Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, please.
That is going to be a 19.
Ooh, beats it.
Okay. So you hold the dead. They just turn their eyes with fire. And at the end of your turn, they're going to use one of their legendary actions to use Ember Step again. Grimgob. Being within... Oh, Grimgob and Ralph, you take 1 point of fire damage
Reduced to 0.
as they continue to burst into fire and then teleport.
Tieflings say we
further
like the
away.
spice.
But that is your turn, Ralph. That brings us to Thule.
All right. There's not much that I have in this situation that I can do. So I'm going to just try to hit him with the one thing that I've got.
What you doing?
I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force in a cube on top of him.
Okay.
What's the... Isn't it like...
It doesn't really...
10 by
it's,
10?
10-foot cube, so it's
Okay.
half of that, but it doesn't really matter because I can center it.
We
hit
just,
him on.
we just do like this.
So what kind of save is that?
It is a intelligence save.
18 on the die for a total of 19.
Yeah, he succeeds. So I don't think anything really happens.
Anything else, Dooley?
I think that's it. I think.
At the end of your turn, he will use another legendary action, Grimgob. As they reappear, they have this like momentum carrying them backwards. They're almost flying backwards and they bring their arms out almost as if to clap. You can see fire appear in both of their hands and they just say, "Get away from me!" And they clap, casting Hellfire Bolt at you. Grimgob does a 15 hit.
Do I have any cover? Because it looks like there's a stone wall between us.
I would say, yeah, you can get +2 to your AC.
Okay, because that will make that miss.
Very nice. This just hits this wall, hitting the stone wall instead of
Teleport
you.
next to me.
This does deal 10, 14, 15, 16. That is 20 points of fire damage to that wall. That wall just explodes and is
Ooh.
gone. You
Just the one
cover
section or the entire wall?
That whole wall just explodes off. It is mostly just piled rubble. But that is Jasper's legendary action at the end of Thule's turn. That brings us to you, Grimgob. As the rubble clears, what do you want to do?
All right. I am going to move over here, and I will say, Ralph, get back. And I'm going to do a telekinetic shove to you.
Mhm.
Do you want to
I'll
choose
choose
to
to fail.
All right. I'll just push you 5 feet this way.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to move over here, and let's get this out of the way so he can't use it. I'm going to firebolt the big one.
No.
And it looks like he might be in the radius,
he
so
absolutely
I don't
is.
know if it's going to do anything, but...
So you
So we're gonna
firebolt
learn
the
a bunch
big
of
one.
things now.
Actually, would just touching it also work?
Yeah.
All right. Can I instead mage hand and just slap the ass of the big one?
You This hand strikes past Jasper, who just goes, "What the?" and it slaps this thing. As you slap the big one, there is a burst of light, a ringing in all of your ears as this explodes out. He makes a saving throw. He only rolls a 10, which is a failure. And so the big one, as it explodes...
Which circle do you need?
Actually, I'm just going to use
I
it.
hope that we are enough out of the way. We're definitely more than 20
He
foot.
breaks out a tape measure.
Yeah,
The-
if the
This is
ceiling
the
comes
20.
Let
down,
me go get
then
my...
He
let me
put
go
the
get my
thing out. It
yardstick.
looks like we were just
we're gonna
out.
be doing dustwalkers pretty
If-
soon. I
let me
think.
get my yardstick and my
20-foot
protractor.
radius.
We're playing a different game now.
Explodes. It deals 18 points
Ooh.
of force damage
Oh.
and half that much fire damage.
Interesting.
This annihilates this stone. As it does so, and as it clears, you can see completely unhurt, though not quite unhurt. The force damage rips their skin. The fire damage just cauterizes it clean, and they take no damage as they take half and then heal all the fire back.
Ah,
Yeah.
So
good to
They
know.
take half force damage?
they take half of the force damage, and then the damage that would be fire is healed instead.
Oh, okay, because they're resistant to the force damage?
So it's just net zero.
Ah.
But in that big explosion, they just stand tall. They smile
That
at
is
you,
important
Grimgob.
knowledge for me.
And anything else?
Are the mushrooms now gone?
The mushrooms are now gone.
Okay.
The big one is now gone.
Okay.
Anything else, Grimgob?
I feel like I've done. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems he likes to like do AoEs. I'm gonna try to like get far away from the group. Yeah, that seems good.
At the very end of your turn, they use their last legendary action to Hellfire Step. Actually, I mean, there's no real reason for him not to just fire at Ralph right there. Ralph, you stand right in the direct line of sight. And so they pull their hands back and they clap, letting out this Hellfire bolt directly in your direction. Ralph does a 22 hit.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
No, it does not.
Wait.
What's this?
Roll it.
Is that
Counter
cutting
spell.
work?
Oh, counter.
Oh, counterspell.
Counter
Wait.
spell.
Or not
This
counter
is-
It's
spell.
not-
Fucking. Oh wait, no. Cutting words. I mean.
Cutting
Yeah,
words.
roll to save.
roll to subtract from the
Roll a
Counterspell.
D4.
It's
It's a D6.
D6. Roll a more
And you're
useful.
subtracting it from
Roll a rock.
22.
18.
Beats it.
Ah,
Damn.
very close
Very
though.
close though.
Good idea.
Ralph, as
Well
this
done.
strikes you,
Mm-hmm.
that is going to be. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong stat block here. 15, 16, 17 points of fire damage. Halved because you are resistant to fire. This strikes you, but that is their legendary action. At the end of Thule's turn. Sorry, at the end of. Yeah, Thule's turn, right? Grimgob's turn.
No, that was a
I already
reaction.
took my turn.
Yeah, that was at the end of Grimgob's turn.
Yeah.
So that brings us to Jasper.
It's his turn now, yeah.
So, Jasper is going to
These are wonderful.
just run forward.
Alana's really
to
found
Ralph.
her medium.
I would just decide I can't. I'm like, pictures.
Not down for the puns, but down for the punny art.
Ralph, they run up to you. You can see they have this branding iron in their hand. They swing it at you, despite the fact that you are resistant to fire. They're just going to take you down anyways. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Means beats it.
It beats it. Where are my d6 here? I've lost all my dice. Okay. Well, that is going to be 7 points of fire of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
plus 3 points of fire damage, half to that one for you.
Okay.
And you begin to glow as they now have advantage on their next attack. They're going to swing again with that branding iron. And at advantage, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Mhm.
19
to hit.
That is going to be
Never mind.
that is 10,
Well, he was
13 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of fire damage. With that one, half to 2. That is their action to take that multi-attack. They get their 2 attacks. As a bonus action, they are going to use Devil's Step.
Good God.
It's getting wispy in here.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Just a very slow steel wind strike.
And Ralph, as they leave, you take 4 points of fire damage, half to 2.
I'm down.
And they disappear, just leaving this inferno in their wake.
Just put me over.
As that happens, infernalized soul just rolls off of them. You can see it is like they ignite from within, and you can see the last little bit of life just out of Ralph and into Jasper. They regain just a little bit of health. But that is Jasper's full turn. That brings us to Tonki.
Okay.
Tonki, you
I've had
see
enough of this guy.
Ralph just brought down.
All right. I say, Ralph got brought down. And then, can you?
1, 2. Oh, you want to move?
I want to get, yeah.
You can get within base contact of him.
Let's do that. And then I'm gonna hit him with my pilgrim's chain.
Alrighty, make your attack roll.
Okie 21.
21 is a hit.
Okay, and then that means I'll roll the damage first, and then I will see whether I can grapple. So that's going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
Very nice.
And then we grappling, boys.
Alright.
Kick him in the shins.
Yeah. Ooh, and I'm blessed.
For
So
grappling,
yeah.
that is going to be a grand total of 3.
Okay, because I got a 30.
Phenomenal. You just grab onto him. He immediately kind of squished by you.
And
No.
now that all has happened,
No, it's a shit.
Squeeze.
no, I can't do that. I'm wondering if I want to try to restrain him in exchange for doing fire damage. And yeah, I'll give it a shot. So on the hit,
Mhm.
now that all of that has happened, I'm gonna attempt to use the fire rune, and he needs to make a strength save, DC 12.
That is a natural 20.
Okay, probably for the best, honestly. Okay, so I'm holding him, and I'm just gonna squeeze him a bit. Oh, and you know what? Still have a bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and use second wind because I think I'm gonna regret it if I don't.
Okay. You
Yeah, don't
use
go
second
down.
wind. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, they are going to pull both of their arms out of your grasp, and they are just going to say, "Let go of me!" You can see the fire at either side, and they just clap directly on your head, Tonki.
Ow.
They are going to use
My hat!
Hellfire Bolt on you.
Is that a range attack?
It is. It's a disadvantage. Still going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. They clap directly on your head. There is this explosion of hellfire around you. But Tonki, you are living a blessed life as you take a mere 10 points of fire damage from this burst.
That's still a lot.
It's close to minimum damage.
Wow.
That ripples around you, but that is their legendary action. That brings us to Nora.
see. I am still not sure if I want to do this, but you know what? It's
In the hole.
What you
it
doing?
do be. So where's so okay. I think I'm confusing Starfinder with D&D.
Okay.
Damn.
Stabilization is a Starfinder thing. Yes, I can't go
Correct.
over
it's
and
a
like.
medicine check, and then there is medicine kits which help a good amount with that.
And there's nothing like that in D&D.
There is.
there is,
There is.
yeah, there's medicine
Yeah.
check.
Medicine
Okay.
check to stabilize, but they don't come back. They aren't
just
making
stop
death
making death
saves.
saves.
They
Right.
stay
They stay
unconscious for
unconscious.
1d4
Yeah.
hours.
That's 0
I think.
HP.
Unless they
They
get
no longer make those
HP
saves.
Unless
back.
they get HP back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But their body is not going to succumb to death throws.
Mhm.
It is a DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check.
That's why I took Spare the Dying. Too bad I'm the one dying.
I debated on it, and then I took Toll the Dead, and I kind of regret it.
What you doing, Nora?
Just let her go.
Just let me sink into the blood.
You can get a new sister.
Oh, bring that kenku real fast.
Nora rushes over to Ralph's body
Okay.
to stand over her and protect her. And in the meantime, a wisdom saving throw for Mind Spike.
Okay. You cast Mind Spike on Jasper. That, with a Wisdom save, is only going to be a 9.
That is great to hear for me. Sorry, Jasper. He can't become hidden from me even if he's invisible.
Okay.
And that is 18 points of psychic damage.
18 points of psychic
Hell
damage.
yeah.
It feels
damage.
the full amount that you would
Get 'em.
expect. All of a sudden,
Sister
from within
Ray.
this space, he releases this kind of grip that he had on your sister's head, almost kind of like shocking her down to the ground. You can hear just shrieking in pain, holding his own ears. Anything else, Nora?
Don't touch my sister.
Okay. You hiss this out at them. From the grasp of Tonki, they are going to shout out, I touch whoever I want, and I want to touch you! And they use their legendary action to clap, still grasped by Tonki, firing a Hellfire bolt at you.
Freezing, guys.
That is only going to be a 12 to hit.
Believe it or not, Joe, I'm out of spell slots.
Shouldn't that still be at disadvantage because he's?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. But
That's why it's a 12.
Yeah, still hit.
12.
It was a 12 or a 14.
Just checking.
Nora,
Sup?
you are taking 13 points of fire damage.
Halved.
Halved to
To
7.
6.
Sorry, 6. That is at the end of your turn, Jasper's legendary action. That brings us to the top of the round and to Ralph.
Cool. Death saving throw. 14.
Yay.
One success. Though you are dying in the mud, it's almost as if feeling Nora get nearby, there is a little bit of comfort and you get a little bit closer to stabilization. But Ralph, that is your turn. That brings us to Thule.
Ralph, please get up. Healing word.
Hell yeah. How many?
Let's see.
How many
How
letters
much
in that
healing?
word?
For ye. 6.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good. Big word.
Excellent word.
That's bonus action. That is also last spell slot, except for my once a day. Well, actually, I don't think I can because it's another leveled spell.
Not the same
So,
turn, yeah.
Yeah. Instead, good old Starry Whisper.
All right. Make your attack roll. Grappled by Tonki. Tonki just kind of holding him out at arm's length as they continue to fire these bolts of fire out, just loudly screaming in pain as their head rings from Nora's attack.
I pictured aliens where Ripley's in the big mechanical, like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
little
yeah.
things. He's just got like a little
That's
guy
going to be
strapped to your
an
chest.
18 to hit.
18.
Well, Nora says, get away from her, you pig.
Where's the 65?
This.
An 18 does hit.
Oh, I don't see. Oh. Hello.
I like it.
6 points of starry wisp damage.
In the
to
song, there's a toad and a leech.
goblins.
That strikes Jasper. They almost just brush away as if it is just an annoyance to them. Still very focused on Tonki. Anything else, Thule?
That's it for me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, they will use their final legendary action, turning back to you, Tonki. They're going to say, "And let go of me!" And they're going to try to clap you in the head again.
Oh.
Disadvantage. That's both 6s on the die, which is going to be a grand total of 13 to hit.
Nope.
And so they are just unable to get you. You just kind of hold them further away, and they're not able to get anywhere near your head. That brings us to Grim.
I cast Cloud of Daggers where he is.
Okay. Is that a saving throw?
No, but it doesn't do any damage right
Until
now.
the start of his turn?
It will do damage at the start of his turn or anyone who enters it on a turn.
Gotcha. Okay. So this cloud of daggers just begins to whip around.
Forget ye not your blessings.
Thank you. Yeah, I have it here. This is the bless reminder. And I think that is all I'm gonna do. I take I go here and I flush against the wall.
Okay, you do that. No
can
problem.
I hide, actually?
As a bonus action.
Bonus
yes,
action
you can.
hide?
You can. You're a goblin.
Bonus action goblin hide. Can't find me. 18.
At 18, you just
I am one with
arms
the wall.
out and you just fall straight back into the
You
mud.
saw
and
that
just
other
sink.
goblin, someone with the stone, and you're
Very
just like, I can do that
easy.
too.
I feel pretty good. That is your turn, Grimgob. At the start of Jasper's turn, how much damage does he take? from Cloud of
Yes,
Daggers?
let me roll some dice. It's 44, which
Dice.
9 slashing.
Very nice. 9 points of slashing damage. You can hear him just go, ow, ow, ow. I don't want to be here anymore. And he is going to bonus action devil step 20 feet away, dealing.
So he can do that out of the grapple
Yes,
like
he
it was
can.
Misty Step.
Yes, he can.
That's a bummer.
That deals 4 points of fire damage to you, Tonki. And they are going to 20 feet into here. And they are going to call out for help. And they're going to use their full movement to get here.
That's good for us.
And
That's full movement.
back here, Tonki, you're probably the only person that can really see this. Through this cloud of daggers, a massive shape begins to move through the darkness here. And as they catch sight of it, it is like Jasper swells up with pride, like the very sight of this creature fills them with strength. That is Jasper's bonus action. And then as an action, they are going to Hellfire Bolt you again, Tonki, through this archway. I'm going to give you +2 to your AC for this.
Thanks.
And that is going to be a 15 to hit.
No.
All right. Just digs deep into the rock. The rock explodes in the archway, but you are safe. That is action, bonus action. That is all that they can do. That brings us to Tonki.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Alright, how far away am I from this bastard? Where is he? I can't see him.
He's
He's
right
just
here.
right on
You're
the
right
side of the
here.
archway.
There is a cloud of daggers in front of you. But some of this was difficult terrain. It was a little bit unclear where it
Everything
started.
past that archway is
Okay.
just difficult terrain.
Can
Still
Sorry,
on
go ahead.
fire, the spore.
Can I ask you a question?
The bogburst
Can I
spores.
skirt around it?
yeah,
Yes.
it's probably 10 rounds.
Fire
So yeah, he's still
Is
standing.
it? Could she go this way to avoid the up against the wall to avoid the cloud of daggers, or would she have to
you
go
can kind of
around?
squeeze. You can squeeze along that. It's kind of
You can
unclear with the
squeeze this way.
half space.
Can I get to base contact?
1, 2.
You're gonna be in fire.
I am going to be on fire. Oh, it's still on fire?
Yeah, it's on fire for a minute.
How big is
Oh,
the fire?
I thought we were like waiting a minute.
No, we couldn't.
My
He
because
came.
he
He
was
came into the
sneak
fire.
attack.
I'm not
to
doing
use
that.
that as a way to
We,
attack.
we ain't doing that then.
Okay, how far does the fire go?
The fire, it spreads in a, give me 1 second here. Around these bog bursters, it is a 10-foot radius around each cluster.
Okay,
just-
so that's probably gonna be like
The 10 is the size of one of.
It should overlap by like a foot, basically, in the
That's a
center.
10-foot radius, I
yeah, so it's
believe.
probably gonna be all of this is gonna be fire. So he's in the fire, and you will have to be in the fire to be in base contact with him.
Okay, but what if I'm not in base contact with him? What if I go
Get over here.
one?
Use some hypotenuse.
two,
Well, actually,
Get
these
over
would
here
be.
would be real good.
Use some
I
arc.
I think he's about here. That looks like his exact position.
We're getting into arc
I
territory.
think if I'm here, I think.
You're 10 feet away.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move to there
Okay.
and do a get over here.
Alrighty, so you go to this archway. You can see the entire room on the interior is like in flame, and so you throw this chain forwards. Make your attack roll.
Sokatoa, baby.
Well. Plus that's yummy. 27. No, sorry. 25.
25 does hit.
Hell
They
yeah.
look stronger all of a sudden, and yet you still hit them.
Get over here. Can I? Oh no, I can only do it once per short rest. And I did it once already.
When did you use it?
Didn't I use it at the start of this fight?
At the start of this fight, no.
You just grappled.
You just grappled.
Okay, get over here.
Yank.
Oh wait, sorry. For the get over here, it's a strength save.
Yes.
My mistake. I'm still getting this. Strength save DC 14.
Did you do
Okay.
your damage for hitting?
No, I
Do
didn't.
damage for hitting first. And then this is going to be a 17 for a strength save.
5 damage, and that succeeds.
Okay. 5, 6, 7.
So have I used that since it didn't work, or can I still try it again, like on another turn?
Let me double check. I have to get back to you on that.
Okay.
Um,
Alrighty. Well, I still hit him. So
That's pretty good.
and how much damage did you deal, sir?
5.
5 points of damage. That's right. I added that already. So for this, once per short rest, when you hit a creature, I believe it uses it when you use that ability, unfortunately. But that is your turn.
Yeah, I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure I did it wrong on that other turn anyway, so.
Do you want to stay?
Balance.
Do you want to stay where you are?
No, I don't. I would like to back up for the rest of my movement, if you wouldn't mind, sweetie.
So you back up the rest of your
Right
movement.
into the fire.
Blast it into the fire.
And then, can I get to, like, behind?
What is your movement? 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay. You
How
can
far
get
am
back, I think, to like up against the wall here.
I? Okay, that's what I'll do. Then.
So you definitely have cover, but you're still in sight range of them.
Yeah.
They are going to use a legendary action to make a Hellfire Bolt attack on you, Tonki.
What if I don't want him to?
Then it's going to work out real great for you because does a 10 hit?
No.
Yeah, so there you go.
Hooray!
So that is their legendary action at the end of your turn, Tonki. That brings us to Nora.
So when he's been making like attacks against us, does it look like he's using like a specific item, or does it look more
He's
like
holding his branding rod in one hand. He's hit you guys a couple times with it, but most of the time he's clapping his hands together and fire erupts out.
These
All right.
gauntlets that we heard
basically
about.
trying to decide between disadvantage on next weapon attack roll?
He's not wearing gauntlets, but he is
Or-
wearing two very big,
Bracelets,
bangly
rather.
bracelets.
Yeah, not gauntlets,
Intelligence.
bracelets.
Saving throw.
Power from the bracelets.
What you doing?
Let's do saving throw.
Intelligence.
Yep.
That is going to be a 7.
4 points of psychic damage. And 1 from the next saving throw.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah, Ooh,
Very
I know.
little.
Oh, they look a little hurt.
Now's the time.
now's the time. Oh, a whole 1 point.
That is your turn, Nora.
That is my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to the top of initiative and to Ralph.
All right, cool. So I stand.
What do you believe in?
Hell
Half
yeah.
your movement.
Excellent.
You raise you up.
How far away from me is he?
Oh, like as the bird flies or around the corner?
As the bird flies.
1,
Probably about 40 feet, maybe 35.
7, 8, 40 feet.
Could you move me within 30 feet of this fucker?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As the crow flies through the wall, 30 feet.
So, bloodied and muddy, Ralph's gonna come around the corner, make eye contact with him, and use her channel domain feature. Any creature that by choice within 30 feet that can hear or see me must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be charmed until the end of my turn or until they take damage or end of next turn. You can also cause that charmed creature to drop what they're holding. So, wisdom check 14 to beat.
That is a 16 on the die for a total of 18.
Damn. So, it does not work.
-1
Was
to
that
17.
Yeah, minus a whole one.
There you go.
Damn.
Damn. Okay, cool. That did not work. So
I will
I'm good.
continue to
That was a
use
good
my
idea.
sliver.
It was a great idea.
I was gonna try to get him to drop.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck. With a bonus action, I'll use a healing word upon myself
Okay,
to
probably a
keep
good
myself
idea.
from not dying. So my actually bonus action. If I have any movement left, I'll go like this way towards the wall. So I got
This
up
way?
for half, yeah, and then I was moving
Yeah, one more movement left, so you
Then-
can
along the wall. Yeah.
like diagonally back way.
Okay.
Cool.
At the end of your turn, they will use a legendary action to Hellfire Step backwards.
Oh, he's gonna make us chase him.
Yeah, he wants us to be in that room.
Up on this platform. Now out of the
Oh,
fire.
yeah.
All right, that is your turn, Ralph. That brings us to Thule. There is fire just
pretty
enveloping the
fucking
entrance to this. There is swirling
here.
daggers. What are you doing?
I'm well out of range, so I need to at least move up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get there. I think I guess I can use my action to move up a little more.
I'll just use this to kind of mark where the fire is.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you.
Behind where Tonky is.
These are the hero points for the hero points for Starfinder.
That
Nice.
is it for me.
Okay. So that is your turn, Thule. That brings us to Grimgob.
I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna say to the rest, what should we do? I don't want to go in there. It's pretty dangerous and on fire. That's my free action. And then for my action, I am going to ready an action to cast Lightning Lure if he is at any point within 15 feet of me.
Okay. That is your turn, Grimgob. That brings us to Jasper and the Toad.
He also feels like he's somehow higher up. He might be on something.
This Toad continues to
I know
lumber
where he is at all
forward.
times.
Right.
And Jasper
Thought
is
that was a
gonna
riff
just.
on being high and
You
on
know what?
something.
They're gonna.
It was a little bit. Very good.
They're gonna bonus action Hellfire Step right back over here,
Oh, moved again.
and then
Nora's just like a dowsing rod, just like pointing at him.
you're gonna hop down, and they're gonna climb up
Yeah.
Oh,
onto
higher.
the Toad,
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
and that is their turn.
They could definitely fit through that arch.
All right,
He's fairly far away.
and that brings us to Tonki.
Oh man. Okay. That was an eventful turn. I'm gonna go ahead and okay. I'm gonna use my climb speed
Okay,
and climb on top of this arch.
okay,
Let's see, how far up do you reckon it is?
that's probably like a good
I
boy.
think that's like a full movement.
Hold
Maybe
on.
maybe 20 feet, maybe 25.
What's your climb speed?
30.
Let's see. Yeah, if you end up here, it's about 25.
Okay.
25, 30.
I'll just
Ish.
stay up there. And then can you use the 60-foot thing to see how far away he is from me?
Probably about 50-ish.
Within 60.
Within 60 for sure.
Alright, pulling out a javelin. and throwing it at him. So that's at disadvantage.
At the Toadriarch?
No, at
Jasper,
Jasper.
gotcha.
Nora's just sitting there like.
The
And as I throw
Toadriarch
it, I
is-
say out loud, "Me aiming at Jasper, not you, Toad Lady."
You throw this
Old
javelin.
lady.
11.
And 11 is a miss. So careful are you to not hit the Toad Lady that you throw way too high, and it just sails into the darkness.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't hit her. I out of. I'm out of stuff to do. We're not action surgeon yet. So I guess that's my turn.
You could go prone,
Alrighty.
and that would give him disadvantage if he wants to bolt you. But if he teleports to you, then
That's an awfully nice idea, and I think I'll take it. I'm gonna go ahead and go pro.
You just drop down prone at the top of this space. At the
Oh,
end of
sorry.
your
Y'all are
turn,
no longer blessed, by the way.
Jasper is going to hiss out across this space, "You can't hide from me! Bring me closer!" And they take this brand and they brand the frog underneath them. And as a legendary action, it will force the frog to move 10 feet further. Boom.
Maybe I will frostbite him just so he can't use that.
That is the legendary action at the end of Tonki's turn. That brings us to Nora.
Okay, this might be some fuckery.
Okay.
Mind Spike allows me to know the location of this creature at all times, as long as we're on the same plane of existence,
Yep.
and is not hidden from me and cannot benefit from invisibility.
Mhm.
Now, Joe,
Yes.
does this mean I still need to see him for my spell to work?
It depends on what the spell is. But
It says creature you can see within range.
you can't see. If you can't see them, then you can't use that. You're aware of their existence. So there are some spells that you could use, like
Okay.
Psychic Javelin or Psychic Lance. Sorry,
is this as the terrain is, or is there?
it's
is
an
this all wall?
actual wall. Yeah, that's
This
like
is an actual
That's
wall?
a solid wall. Yeah.
Okay.
You can climb over it and stuff, but it is a solid wall.
Okay, next question. If I go into like the little area there where the arch is,
Sure.
can I see through the fire to like the
Oh
space
yeah, you
beyond?
can see through, and that creature is so tall that you can easily
Great.
see it above. the
Nora
flames.
does that. Nora like moves into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do
Yep.
it. Great.
You have a better
Little-
angle than I do.
It's a little blocked, but you do have an outline.
Cool. We're gonna go for a frostbite this time because I
Okay.
don't like that he did that to the toad.
Fair enough.
Kara doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a saving throw.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
That is only going to be a 14.
Cool. That's a meets it beats it, unfortunately. That's all I can do, and unfortunately I can't move away.
At the end of your turn, as that spell kind of fizzles and fails, they are going to just take this brand and again just prod this toad, forcing it
That's
again
not
to
nice!
10 feet further. And you can see this toad looks frightened as it kind of hops up.
Nora's gonna call out, Tuli, the toad lady's in there, and he's hurting her, and she looks kind of frightened about it. Maybe, I don't know, if there's any way you can encourage her.
That brings us to the top of the initiative order and to Ralph.
I don't know. You're our animal expert.
Ralph, you can hear Nora just shouting this out kind of through the ringing in your ears. What are you doing?
6 seconds.
I will use my bonus action to move my holy weapon closer to Bonkin range.
Okay, you're just dragging it through the mud here.
So it can move 20 feet.
Mhm.
So just, yeah. Just.
Can I share a space with players?
It can fly.
Okay.
So it
Yeah,
can
it can
just
be
go
over.
up.
It's on my head.
It's just slowly making its way.
It didn't actually raise up at all. It's just hovering above your
Yeah,
head.
it just
Bonus action.
the stranger's hat.
If it's like a shiny maze, it looks like I'm a quest giver now.
Grimla, what do you need? Now's not the time.
Okay. And then I only have one spell slot left.
What you doing, Ralph?
Okay, can you put me on the the side of Nora when I get there.
4. That's 20 feet of movement.
There's one that way.
25.
Toll the dead.
Okay. You toll the dead
bong.
on Jasper. That is a wisdom throw?
Wisdom.
14.
Fucking meets it, beats it.
There you go.
Stupid jerk.
The fire flares. That is your turn, Ralph?
Yeah.
Okay. They are going to use their final legendary action to take the brand, reverse the grip, and they're going to say, "Now grab her!" And they brand this frog right on the forehead. You see the mouth open and this tongue just fly towards Tonki. Tonki, you have cover, so this is plus. I'm going to say this is probably +2 to your initiative, or to
Is
your
this
AC.
a range attack?
This is a range attack.
Alright, she's prone, so would it have...
This is a disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
And that's probably pretty good. That is a 13 to hit.
Not hit.
And so this huge tongue just straight over you and just slams the rock above you. It crumbles, kind of collapsing into the fire below, but that misses you. That is the legendary action at the end of Ralph's turn. That brings us to Thule.
Right.
Thule, stones tumble down all around you.
And we're within range to do anything. Can you move me?
How close do you need to be?
I need to get within 30 feet.
Alright.
I don't know if
I did
that's
the math. Well, you can definitely get within 30 feet, but you have to be standing in the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can take damage more than I can take this toad getting befucking.
Actually, how tall is this toad?
This toad is probably close to, as it like kind of lumbers around, 20 feet tall, give or take.
Okay.
It's huge.
I pop into it all.
Both literally and
Yeah, so
Alright.
you can definitely hit him, but you would have to stand in fire.
Cool. That's fine. I'll take a little bit of fire damage.
Thule, you step into the flames. As you do so,
and
you take only 2
using
points of fire damage.
The only thing that I have outside of Wispies, I am just gonna go in there and use my once per long rest a day charm person. Stop.
What kind of save?
A wisdom save
From,
at
from him or
advantage.
the toad?
Right,
on
because
him.
it's an
Okay.
that advantage helped a tremendous amount.
Damn, that sucks.
With a wisdom, you said?
Yes.
That is going to be an 18.
Yeah, that's a success.
That went from a 12 to an 18.
Damn, you would have failed.
If only you had come in as friends first, then you could have charmed him even better.
You still have 5 feet of movement if you want to step back and not be on the fire.
Yeah, I want to not be in the fire.
Okay.
And then you just leap out, aware of how hot it has gone. You take 2 points of fire damage as you were in there.
Bye.
But that is your turn, Thule.
Yep, and then bonus action, I poop my pants.
All right, free action, really. That brings us to Grimgods.
Alright. I also want to be in 30 feet of him, so
I thought you were
1,
gonna
2,
say, I also
3.
poop my pants.
I poop my pants in
In
solidarity.
Guys, someone pooped my pants.
Weird.
I also stand in the fire, and how much damage do I take?
As you stand in the fire, that's cocked. Grimgod, you take 4 points of fire damage.
Ow, 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 ow.
Much shorter to the ground, the same size of fire. It's more damaging.
Can you go ahead and make a strength saving throw?
Try. I cannot. That is a 2.
Failure!
Nice.
Telekinetic shove on him, and I yank him off the toad 5 feet towards me.
Phenomenal.
Nice.
You yank him
Off
off
the
toad,
toad.
Get over
5 feet
here.
towards you. He flies down the space, and he does take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as he falls far from that toad.
Nice.
You hear him shriek "Ah!" into the mud, and then the entire cavern shifts into a red light. And from the mud, from the back of this goblin, these wings of fire erupt out of their back. They peel their face out of the mud. You can see fire now licking at the edges of their mouth as they say, "You will not take this from me!" And they seem even stronger, though they are certainly now badly hurt. You can see infernal flames running through their veins. The bands that they wear on their wrists now glowing with infernal script. Anything else, Grimgob?
Let's see.
Is that contagious?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. You know what? For flavor, while he's falling, I'm casting Magnify Gravity. So, Constitution saving throw.
That is only going to be they're pretty good at Constitution. That's a 14.
Meets it, beats it.
Nice.
So he will take. Oh, that's a good roll. He'll take half damage with. So that'll be 7 force damage. But for flavor, what I'm doing is just casting while he's midair.
Yeah.
So he'll take the 7 force damage, but it's from being accelerated with gravity to hit the
Straight
ground
into
harder.
this mud, it just erupts out. But it steams and bubbles as he rises out now with a single flap of these fiery wings. That does bring us to Jasper and the Toad. So Jasper rises up now on these wings. And they will rise up in this fiery space, looking down at you, Grimgob. Where are you?
Did you accidentally carry it with you?
Can I?
I wish. Carry the
Come with me.
You will not take this from me! They clap and they fire a hellfire bolt, and it is burning brighter than ever now at you, Grimgob. The first one is going to be a 13 to hit,
This
and the second one
bounces off my mage armor.
is
which I
going to
have.
be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Grimgob, as this strikes you, you are taking...
That's a lot of dice.
That was multiple dice.
17,
You don't need that many.
Whoa!
21 points of fire damage. The first bolt overhead, and you can feel the air sizzle behind you, and then the second one hits you full in the torso, and this hellfire erupts around your tiny body, Grimgob.
Please, we have wizards.
I am barely up.
That is their action. They have not used their bonus action, but they will decline to use it as they are exactly where they want to be. They are already benefiting from Tyrant of the Brood. This is their turn. That brings us to... Oh, wait. From behind, under the influence of Jasper the Red, this creature fires this tongue out at Tonki again, still following their same command at disadvantage. Tonki, both are going to be 9s on the dice for a 17 to hit.
That's it.
Strength saving throw, please. Tonki, you take just 5 points of bludgeoning damage as this tongue hits you right in the face.
Like natural 20.
And with a natural 20, it is sticky. You can feel these almost like suction-like adhesive try to pull you back, but you just hold tongue, and there's this, you can see like Tonki's skin pulled far away from their face before finally it separates, just like you are ripping flypaper away from a surface of skin.
How cute.
And you are not pulled back with this creature. That is Jasper and the Toad. That brings us to you, Tonki.
Hear me out. Here's what I'd love to do.
Okay.
Want to stand up
Okay.
and then
Jump.
leap toward him and try to grab him in midair and bring him down to
Yeah,
the
you can certainly try to do that.
Okay.
Missing means that you're going face first into the mud. And it's deep enough here in difficult terrain that could become very problematic.
Is that a mid-air grapple check, or what would that be?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So
a mid-air grapple.
All right, let's do it.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Love this. Okay, so rising up, flying
We
on
like
these wings
those
of fire.
From the top
Oh, and I have blast. Oh no, I'm not blasting.
Nah.
No more plus.
That's okay because I got a 27.
Hell yeah.
He is but a goblin at the end of the day. And you tackle this goblin midair. He has risen up on this fire. He has clapped, creating this bolt of hellfire energy that almost cooks Grimgob to his core. And as he laughs maniacally and says, "I am invincible," you tackle him. Midair, the air just driven from his lungs. You streak down towards the ground, just kind of pile driving him into the mud.
And how much damage does he take and do I take
So-
from being pummeled on the fall damage.
Roll normal damage, and then I would say add 2d6 to the damage that he takes, and add 1d6 to the damage you take.
So normally there's no damage on my grapple. So do you want me to roll an unarmed strike?
Yeah, roll an arm strike.
That
I imagine this is
is
like
gonna
a
be that's 8
Just
total. So then I'm sorry. What did you say about math?
So roll 2d6 to add to that.
2d6. 8 plus 4, so 12.
And then you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as well. But fantastic. And when you just drive them down into the mud, they are looking kind of hurt now. They can barely breathe. All the oxygen just has left their lungs. But you have pile drive them into the mud. Is this the part of the mud that's on fire?
No, we're
Very,
right outside
very
it.
nice.
Okay. I used half my movement to stand up. Do I have any movement left?
Yeah, I mean, I think with
rest
half
of
of
my
your movement to stand up, you would have used just 5 feet to just leap off that space.
Okay, so I have 10 more feet.
Yeah. I think you're probably you're not landing on your feet from that. So like I would say you could use the rest of your movement to stand up if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You drag Jasper out of the mud. There is this wet kind of sound as you have to like pull him. You drove him into the mud. So you have to just rip him out.
It's only polite.
Yeah, that is your turn. Tonki.
Squelched the fire, though.
At the end of your turn, they're not going to stay grappled. They are going to double step away from you.
That was phenomenal, though.
That was phenomenal. I'm going to borrow your dice.
Sure.
You do take 6 points of fire
Ooh.
damage
6! That's so
Ouch.
many.
as they leave your distance, and they're just going to end up right back here. That is your turn, Tonki. That brings us to Nora.
Still kind of got line of sight based on where I am.
And
Yeah, you do.
you see Tonki just pile drive them into the mud. For just a moment, you lose sight, but then they, in a burst of fire, appear up on this rock.
Oh, you should probably just stay down. Mind Sliver, intelligence saving throw.
That is going to be a 19.
Damn,
That
he's
makes it.
smart.
18 on the die. He's just vaguely smart for a cop.
He rolled real smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, happens.
He, now having already been mind slivered once, kind of sensing this coming, just ducks out of the way. Anything else, Nora?
Well, that's really all I can do.
He is going to turn and...
It's muddy.
Are you in line of sight, Nora?
Yeah.
Yep.
You are. He is going to clap, casting Hellfire Bolt at you.
Oh, shit.
Nora does a 13 hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come out with level spells.
Unfortunate. A huge streak of fiery energy comes roaring towards you. 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17.
down.
That is 17 points of fire
Yeah, down.
damage. You try to cast this spell, they fire an immense ray of fire back at you, and it just cooks you to the ground. That is your turn, Nora. That brings us to the top of the round and to Ralph.
I have one.
Okay. I don't.
Ralph, what you want to do?
All right. Ralph will bonus action healing word Nora
Thank you.
and basically get her out of the mud. My other plan was to use that on something else. That's not going to happen. No,
You
it's
can
fine.
also let me stay.
I'm not gonna let you drown in the mud.
I can roll.
I would also. I can spare.
Save the toad.
I can spare the dying as well. So if anyone else.
What you
comes,
doing, Ralph?
I'm going to then toll the dead.
Okay, at the toad?
No.
Okay, at Jasper.
at Jasper.
For wisdom, that is going to be a 10.
Nice.
Get told.
And he is hurt.
Get told.
You've been instructed, son.
Yeah.
Be dead.
I wish that he listened earlier and dropped his thing. So now he's gonna get told a different way. 10 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
10 points of necrotic
Hell
damage,
yeah.
just the full amount that you'd expect. And now Jasper is looking badly hurt.
Mhm.
Beyond just that, after being pile-drived into the mud by Tonki, they are truly starting to fall apart at the seams. And where they do, there is no blood. There is just motes of fire that just erupt down from their skin. You can see blackening around the edges of where skin meets flame, but they are still up.
So is there any space to block his line of sight on this side of the arch?
To block his line of sight?
From Nora?
No, so for me to step out of his line of sight.
Oh, on this side?
Yeah.
On that side?
On both sides,
On
yes.
both sides? Okay, I'll go on the closer side.
This side?
Yeah.
On the closer side.
Left side would be for closer for Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it blocks line of sight.
It does.
That
Yeah.
does.
So, that way, if he wants to attack me, he's gonna have to come over here.
You're also aware of the fact that, like, you are kind of the only thing separating Nora from death at this point, and you can't go down to continue to do that.
Yep.
So you duck around this corner, staying safe. That is your turn.
Yep. That was 5 points of damage, so it's minimum healing.
I think at that, they see you ducking out of the way. Who's still right in that? We got Grimgob right there.
We got Thule.
Grimgob, you can see
No, wait.
this creature turns to the toad and says, "Get that goblin!" And this tongue comes flying towards you.
I'm in danger.
Man,
This might be how I
does an
go.
11 hit?
Oh, it misses!
Straight
Your
over
entire
you.
life
And
flash.
as the fire kind of like is licking all around you, that tongue seems to be almost prehensile and just bends away from the flames, and you are spared that strike. That is the end of Ralph's turn. That brings us to Thule.
All right. Big boy Starry Wisp. Let's go.
Well-
I'm attacking the
9th level
goblin.
Starry Wisp.
Is it obvious from looking at the top of the toad if there's a brand shining on it?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Nope. That's a natural
With a
one.
natural one. That is a miss.
That's I mean I guess I also take a little bit of cover. Can you just move me back like 5
You want to
feet?
take cover so he can't see you, or do you what do you want? Back
I wanna
5 feet.
Stay like kind of within the same range, but I guess yeah. I guess there's no. I guess I'll just stay where I am. I can't really see anywhere to go.
You could just go back here and then he can't see you. But if you, yeah.
Because I still need to be within range of doing anything.
Okay.
So,
That's where you stay?
yeah. That's
All
it.
right, you stay in the archway. At the end of your turn,
Further up
Jasper
where-
turns their gaze down towards you, Grimgob. And Grimgob, they say, "Not so fast." They hellfire step down 20 feet
Uh-oh.
and
I'm in
stand
danger.
in the flames. You can see licking up their wounds. It is like they begin to heal ever so slightly, though that doesn't start until the beginning of their turn. That is Jasper's legendary action at the end of Thule's turn. Grimgob, what would you like to do? Jasper
Let's
now
see.
stands directly in front of you, bathed in infernal flames. These wings wide.
I telekinetic shove him away from me, so make a strength saving throw.
Is this a ranged spell attack?
No, it's like
Oh, right,
it's a
right.
feature.
It's part of the
It's
yeah.
a saving throw, so it's not an attack.
What kind of save?
Strength.
That is a 7.
No, get away from me! And I push him 5 feet away, also out of the fire.
Fantastic.
Good
You
job.
push
And
him
then
out.
for my action,
Do you wish to step from the fire yourself, sir?
yes. Before I do,
Okay.
I want to use Mage Hand to pick up some mud and put it on the branding seal. I don't know if it's gonna work, but the idea is to cool it with some mud.
No worries.
So-
You do take 4 points of fire damage starting in the fire.
Do I? Okay. Do you take it when you move into it or when you start in it? Or both?
It's when you move into it or start your turn in the fire, or when you move into it and then start it for the first time in a turn.
Can you say that again? I missed it.
If you start your turn in the fire or when you move into it for the first time on a turn.
Okay. I succumb to the fire.
So Grimgob, you have this dream in your mind of this cool thing that you can do, and then you fall down.
Blup.
For all of you,
on
Grimgob
fire.
is on fire in the mud, kind of sinking into this burning pitch. Probably not the best place to be for death saves, but Grimgob, that is your turn. That brings us to Jasper and the Toad. You just fall at their feet. They laugh, and they stand on top of you, Grimgob, running across your little corpse, almost using it like a bridge. You're going to go... Actually, well, technically, they're flying. 10, 15. They'll go up to you, Thule. And they're going to just stand on your body.
Rude.
That's incredibly rude.
Standing on your body, they're taking out this branding rod. And Thule, they're swinging it once at you.
I don't want that.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
With a 19, Thule, you are living a blessed life.
Oh, that's
5 points of bludgeoning damage,
oh,
plus 3 points of fire damage.
that's
And
just-
there is this glowing brand that is left on your skin. They turn around with this branding iron and swing it once more. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
that's a hit.
That is a hit. Thule still living a very blessed life with 6 points of bludgeoning damage and a single point of fire damage.
So is that 0? For
Yeah.
us? Okay.
That
Are we gonna get TPK'd?
We could
Probably.
be.
Don't say
is
it.
Jasper's turn. That brings us to Tonki.
We can do.
He's
can do
low.
It.
He is
but
low.
it's down to the
he is
wire.
badly hurt, and with him having been removed from the flame, that is a pretty significant change.
Oh, he's not in the flame anymore?
No, he was pulled out of it, and then he rushed across over to
Mhm.
you.
I can't. Okay.
I thought he was still in it because I was just
So where-
outside. of
where
it.
No, he actually.
He's
The
here?
Yeah.
reason that he didn't take fire damage from that was because he's standing on Grimgob's body.
You
His
have
pettiness is his
Oh,
downfall.
is this thing blown up? Like,
The-
or is this pillar
The
still
rock
here?
is still there because
Oh,
it's not
okay.
an explosive burst. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh, I
fire
see.
and
just the spores.
Yeah, it's like
But the
rock
spores are all
formation
gone.
covered in.
I'm low enough that I don't think I should walk in the fire, but probably
Question.
yes.
Is the brand on the Toad Triarch still glowing?
no. As soon as they hit Thule, that goes out.
Mhm. Okay. So just only one is activated.
Correct.
Then. Okay.
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna please walk me into the fire until I am.
In grabbing range.
You take a point of fire damage as you walk in.
It's not looking good. Well, yeah, I guess get me into base
I'm
contact
just
with
gonna move
him.
myself for a second, but I am where he is, and you are right here.
Okay.
And
How
you are
many-
flanking him with Thule.
Lovely. How many feet of movement was that? Just...
Wait, 4? 20, I think?
Okay. Groovy. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
hit him with an unarmed strike.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Knock the fuck out of them. At advantage.
Yep, I did. 20, 30, 20.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Even here, even with the bolstering of this Toad Triarch, that is a hit.
Sorry, 18, not 20.
18, still a hit where they meets it, beats it.
If we're gonna win, we're winning fair and square. Okay, not awesome numbies. 6 points
Every little bit counts.
of bludgeoning.
Go. They are quite hurt, but still up.
Okay, and then shit, can't do anything else. So action surge.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Punch him again.
Make your attack roll.
That's what we
That's a
saved it
22.
That
for.
is a hit.
Ah.
No. 9 points of bludgeoning.
You slam into them, and as you do, they drop to one knee. You can see in the mud, they put this one hand down. They climb back up. Their wings ignite. They are still alive, but they are barely up.
He almost down. And then can I, with the last 10 feet of my movement, can I get out of the fire instant?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's probably an attack of opportunity, but
It is.
I'm
and
gonna
they
die
are
if I stay in the
certainly
fire,
going to
so.
take it. So they swing at you.
What was that?
Tonki
He is.
does a 12 hit.
no.
And so you are able to skate out of danger, and you live to fight another day.
I'm not on fire right now.
They do have one legendary action left.
He's
And
standing
Tonki,
on
at the
top.
end of your turn, they are going to say, "You will not drive me down, you will sink. And they are going to take this hellfire attack at you. That is going to hit with a 21.
Yeah.
And Tonky, that is going to be
Maybe like one or two damage.
12. That is going to be 17 points of fire damage.
Down goes Tonky.
And Tonky is just with this
Oh, wait.
fiery bolt.
Absorb elements. Will resistance. What would that be halved? I'm going to use absorb elements.
Give me 1 second. Here. I have to
17.
redo that in my head.
Sorry about that.
That was the D8s. Where are my D8s at?
17 halved is
17 halved is 7.
Okay.
Sorry.
8.
Yeah, 7. No, 8. You're right, 8.
Just down to 0.
Oh, sorry.
Well, okay. So question for you.
Okay.
Because of the feature where I got this spell from, when I cast the spell that I get from the feature, I can expend a hit die and roll it, and if I get an even number, I get temp HP. Can I do that before
You
I get?
can, and that HP will get subtracted first.
Yep. Nice.
So that would, if
Okay.
you get it, that will bring you up to.
If
like
I get
2
an odd
HP.
number, it's just damage, but 9.
Unfortunate.
How much damage?
That
Damage?
would be 9 fire damage.
8 fire.
Shit.
Oh,
8
so-
fire. Shit.
Go. So
Heals.
when you can
That
see,
sucks.
they gain a little bit of that health back. Though ultimately, you still did cost them. Tonky, you sink down. That brings us to Nora.
bloodied, muddy, and done with this little buddy. Toll the dead?
Bing bong?
That is going to be a wisdom.
Uh-huh.
8.
Bing bong? Big bing bong? Not nothing.
Oh,
It's okay.
Every little bit counts.
3.
3 points.
We're chipping.
There is this gong of this bell, and you can see they are slightly rattled. Their eyes shift back to you.
Ralph. Ralph! So Grim is here.
Oh,
underneath
underneath him. So yeah, it took me out because it
Yeah.
made it more. But that is where I am.
Are you,
This is just out right now.
Using death saves.
yeah. Can I reach him and, like, pull him, or is Tuli too close?
From where Grimgob is, where are you?
I'm around the corner. I don't know if I can
5,
reach him.
10, 15, 20, 25.
You can get in base contact with me with 25 feet of movement.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Just
5.
reach underneath his
And you can
feet.
just move through him. I don't know, but
And then how much? And it would be an action to drag him out of the fire.
As an action, I would say, especially because Grimgob is so small, yeah, you could drag him out of the fire to like an adjoining space next to you.
Okay. And then, so that would be an action to do.
Yes,
Okay. And I can't combine that action with spare the dying.
correct.
Okay, great. I'll still do that.
I think
How
it's
close
the better
is my
move.
stupid guy?
It's getting closer.
1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3.
Wouldn't it be great if that was the killing blow?
Just like dun, 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 right
I think
before the TPK.
You
Just
can, if you just have it fly and just go this way, you can have it be
We
right
have
on top of
TK.
Tuli.
Okay, great. Do that.
Okay.
Is that close enough to make a swing?
Yeah,
All
because
right.
he's the thing's on top of
Yes, it
Tuli,
is.
but it's on top of me.
Yes, it
so
We're in a weird stack right now.
yeah,
Get him.
Tuli, you have a hat.
nice.
I think I get him because it's 18 on the die and
Oh,
it
you
gets
definitely-
a plus 6.
That is an 18 is a meets pizza
Okay.
with this current setup.
Okay.
Big Numby here.
6 force damage.
With 6 points of force damage, they are still
Oh,
up. They are badly hurt, and in fact, if they had not regained
No, wait,
a
wait.
little bit of health,
It's 6 plus. It's plus 4, so
Plus
it's 10
4?
points of force
they are
damage.
still
Okay,
up.
okay, they're still up, but Grim is no longer on fire.
That's
Grim is no longer on fire, and they are badly hurt. You
Yeah.
can see now one of the wings kind of almost goes out.
Okay.
They dip low in the air. They are badly hurt, but still
All
up.
right, that's it for me.
At the end of your turn, they will use this legendary action to just throw a hellfire bolt at you, Ralph. Ralph, that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
And so it just
What's the
ricochets. You move it off your shield.
No, the other
It
one.
goes careening into the darkness of this cavern. That brings us to Thule.
All
It's
right.
aberrant
This
dragon
is
mark,
a
but
very important starry wisp.
Yes, it is. You can do this.
Am I within base contact?
You're currently in base contact
Yes.
with them, but you can also.
If I move, I provoke an attack of opportunity.
What you doing?
Sure do.
Question.
Yes.
Wait.
Got a
Important rule. Important rule. When you cast a first level spell through the mark, if you roll an odd number, one random creature within 30 feet of you
oh, it's a
takes
random creature.
force damage.
Is it force damage?
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
It's a little.
It's over
late,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a little bit late, but good to know for next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you
Okay.
doing, Thule?
So if I make a ranged spell attack right here, it's at a
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not
What you doing?
dagger attack or range. I guess I gotta make the attack at disadvantage.
Alrighty.
I don't really have a dagger out.
You got this, buddy.
All right.
You have the ribbon.
Yeah. 13.
That
to
is a
hit.
miss, unfortunately. And so here in close proximity, there are bolts of hellfire flying all over the place. This magical weapon comes flying over your shoulder. Grimgob is just thrown into the mud. There is so much happening in this short period that you
If you
cannot
pull
get
me
this
out.
attack off.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That's all. I
You're no longer
All
in the
right.
fire.
Oh wait, 2 weapon fighting. Can I just make a feeble second hand
As a bonus
offhand
action,
attack?
yes, you
I
can.
guess I'll
That
do
is
that.
a rule that people
fucking-
don't often use because it's not very helpful.
Especially when if
I
I,
don't think you
hit,
can
it's not
do
gonna
that.
fucking matter.
I think you have to hold a light weapon in the main hand.
Oh, you're right.
Offhand
It needs to
attack.
be
Oh.
it not only light, it has to have the finesse property also.
Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't
well,
need to, it just needs to be light.
I think the second one needs to
damn,
have
that
finesse.
would have
They
hit
just
too.
both have to be
Probably.
light.
No, it still wouldn't have hit.
I guess it depends on
There
which.
you go.
16, and it
Still
would
a
have done
miss.
0 damage.
5e.
So that is your turn, Thule.
Oh no.
That brings us to Grimgob.
Oh, death saving throw. Oh,
Save throw.
I am fail. I die more.
There you go. Grimgob, you
I die
slug
more.
towards the darkness. That brings us to Jasper and the Toad. So they're going to oh boy, this is a tough place. They got Tonki behind them. They got Thule, who is up in front of them. And then they got
Tonki's
Ralph
down.
and Nora. But
Yeah,
Tonki's
Tonki is
down.
down, for, if that matters.
Yeah, put you down there so I can remember. Is Nora down?
No, Nora's just sitting in the mud.
Okay. So they're going to bonus action Hellfire Step over to Nora.
That doesn't provoke attacks. I'm
It
gonna
does
take some
not.
damage, right?
You are not going to take any damage from that.
Okay.
That is only on their legendary action.
Uh,
And then they are going to swing this branding iron at you, Nora. That is a natural 1. And so they miss.
Ow. I
Swinging,
accidentally
and with that
branded
critical
myself.
miss, they dig it so deep into the mud that they need to use that second action to just pull it free. But they stand over you now. They have all of their legendary actions back, Nora, and they glower at you. They are badly hurt. But that is Jasper's turn.
Nora just like looks to the ground and looks back up at them and looks to the ground. It's just like, I didn't see that.
That is going to bring us to Tonki.
Death saving throw. 12.
Yay!
With a 12, that is a success. At the end of your turn, Jasper is going to Hellfire Step, dealing 2 points of fire damage to Nora.
Halved.
Half to 1.
I'm still up. Matters.
And that brings us to...
Did they
Nora.
leave their little stick behind?
No, they pulled it out of the mud with that second action.
Okay.
Second attack.
All right, but Nora's turn. It's Tonki's turn.
No, Tonki
No,
made a
Tonki made the death save.
Now
That
it's
was
Nora's
their
turn.
Okay.
legendary action.
Toll Young did. Wisdom
Okay.
save beyond
You
throw.
look up from the ground and cast Toll Dead. It's the wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 16.
That makes it.
And so unable to toll them to death. Anything else, Nora?
Sit in mud and long for death.
Okay, you sit in mud and long for death. That is your turn. 1, 2. They have one legendary action left. They're going to hold it until somebody rounds this corner. That brings us to the top of initiative, Ralph.
All right.
Kill
Far
him.
away is he?
Kill.
From you with a spiritual weapon,
Spiritual weapon.
20 feet.
Boom! I will attempt to bonk him with the spiritual weapon first.
Hit him with the holy bonk stick.
Missed.
That
Damn.
is a miss.
It's a 3 on the die, so it's not gonna happen.
Oh.
So, do I have line of sight with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just got to turn around.
Toll yon dead.
That. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
5.
Oh.
Toll yon dead. Toll. 5 points of necrotic damage.
You needed 5 points. Tell us how it happens, Ralph.
Oh my god.
Ralph, feeling the walls closing in on her, seeing people go down and down with fire everywhere, she just spins on her heel and just makes a silent prayer to Tyr to be like, if there's any justice left in this world, let this torturous man die, and tolls yon dead.
There is this deafening gong. Mud shakes from the ceiling.
here, bro.
Stones rattle
Boom.
across the space.
Gotcha,
The soil around this entire space liquefies briefly
It's Tyr.
as this
Boom.
ring just reverberates through this cavern. You can see this gigantic frog's eyes into its body. It shies away from this strike. And you lay Jasper low with this final toll the dead, and you are all out of initiative.
Spare the dying on Grimgoth.
Yeah.
Medicine
Go
check
over
for-
and stabilize.
He is the dying has been spared.
In this moment, for all of you now standing in the mud here, many of you badly hurt, but looking around,
You say, "You're stable."
Jasper is slain. You can see this toad-like creature almost melt. It just into the mud. You can see the eyes kind of detach as it gets lower, so they stay above, but it largely just sinks. You can see the mud just kind of bubbles and trembles. It's shaking. It's afraid. And Jasper is dead, and you are all out of initiative. Misfits, you imagine that when you rest, when you wake up, you will be a little bit stronger as you level up.
Yes.
But because it is close to 11 o'clock, and certainly a place for us to end for this evening, this is where we're going to wrap up. Thank you for joining us for this session of A Tale of 12 Gems. We will be back next week, but if you can't wait that long, join us on Sunday when this re-airs, preceded by Skull Runners. But please stay safe. It is wild out there. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Stay safe, Talon.
Yeah, bye, Talon.
Oh yeah, that's right. And look at that bumper.
Oh, such a bump. Oh.
Such a good
Oh, we bumping.